I'll do the same for mine.
We can begin discussions. So, one thing to consider, I guess, we can do pre-session, besides that, which we'll also need to get done, is what you want to send your strike teams out to do while we are gone. So don't recall sending them out last week.
Updated?
Not yet. It's still the 5.5 day drop as well as anything earlier. Oh yeah, your other group is still stuck in Corellian customs.
God, they really did roll badly, didn't they?
Yeah.
Despair.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They got in 2 despairs. Worse would have happened. Instead, it's just 1. So they're waiting to get out of customs.
Which group is it?
That was the
non-Mandalorians. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't all 10 of them. It was like half.
No, it was
of
like
them.
6 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. The alien or the non-humanoid are with us, or on base, or on the Venator still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically, the one Corellian in that group did not go because she is wanted on Corellia.
Yeah.
Rule number 1: if you are from that planet, don't go back to that planet.
Unless you
You're
intend
normally
on leaving it.
Yeah, you are normally wanted there.
Should we send the Night Owls to the weather station? The Aradu's weather station?
Unmanned, drawing enough power for a Star Destroyer. That might be something that he wants us to check out.
That is your decision.
Well, I feel like we should go to Dathomir next.
Look, I want you to do all the things, but you have strength for a reason.
I think maybe the Corellian asset.
That's
Well, they're
we
currently
already have
in.
a group doing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
And Sith artifacts, no.
What about the missing professor?
Uh,
Oh no! Wait, never mind. I remembered where that takes them. Nope. That's a me thing.
That's a scouting thing.
Yeah.
That's not. There's a lot of combat involved in that, unless stealth fails.
No, that one's literally I have to go on that one. I have to go on that specifically because it's on Obersakai.
We're definitely not sending the Mandalorians after Sith artifacts. No. I think we should go to Dathomir next.
Like our group go to Dathomir?
Yeah, the Dathomir
I
training
think
incident.
that'd be kind of fun.
We could have. If that's the case, then yeah, I guess we could have them go check out the weather station, do like early reconnaissance. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it looks like it's going to be something,
unless we need to send them
intensive.
After certain supplies.
Actually, yeah, let's check out our supplies because that might be a better move.
We only have 1 ton of small arms ammo. Do we need more?
Yeah, we should probably get more. Have them not necessarily raid, but like
intercept some small shipments of Imperial
or
weapons.
go purchase on the black market. They could sell some GAR shit. Go get some ammo.
Yeah. See if they can trade for it, sell it.
Granted, we should have a lot of GAR like ammo stuff in the store if we can get to it.
We have 10 tons of paraphernalia, which they could start selling some of it. I'd say
these grenade carriers have.
I'd say a lot out, like 3 tons to go sell.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
And hopefully they can pick up at least 2 tons of ammo.
I say because the Cormac can carry a pretty solid amount.
Well, if you use car feed to sell stuff too.
They'll have to take 2 ships for 3 tons.
No. If they car feed ship can move over 100 tons.
Oh my god. Okay.
What What is the stock on the Voltec grenade holder?
Oh God.
Have you made any more?
I believe we had talked about me getting some people on our previous planet to manufacture some.
Oh, are you gonna start manufacturing here?
I am going to start manufacturing my own gear under the Voltec pseudonym.
I'd like to talk to Kay to see if he can.
Is your logo a clone trooper giving a thumbs up?
It is now.
I'd like to see if Kate can upgrade my throwing knives to make them ionized. Is that something the DM would allow?
Being too overpowered.
We cannot hear you, brother.
Sorry, I was putting chili crisp in my ramen. I don't think it's that overpowered.
Oh, it's not meant to hurt people.
Huh?
I have other
Droids.
plans for ionized throwing knives.
No,
Anything
using my
electric.
droids is target practice.
Oh, I mean, droids, I mean, it wouldn't really do anything to droids. However, door panels and other things.
Are you trying to make a master key? Like, making
Not
a key
necessarily. I mean, the Star Wars fashion of, hey, if this panel gets shocked enough.
or shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, well,
Or cut.
shooting a blaster is kind of loud.
That's fair.
Unless it's my blasters.
Hey, you're silenced through and through.
Which, speaking of, I still need to upgrade my fucking blaster.
That is true. I do believe I went in and did those changes for your skill tree that you had requested, by the way.
Let me check.
Yeah, ask about the grenade holders, because if we're going to sell, or they're sending people to sell stuff, I definitely
Yeah,
want to.
well, we're gonna send the Night Owls to sell the GAR paraphernalia and try and get small arms ammo.
Got it. Do you have a market in mind you want to send them to?
Probably the tried and true market we've already been established at.
Haven Shroud?
That's a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a long trek, but
It's not a bad idea.
yeah.
It's a safer option.
We know
Yeah.
that there's like clientele
And we
there.
know what's
too.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice. Alrighty. Without further ado, this is much to do.
A long time ago in a galaxy of far, far
I've
away.
almost finished this model.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wait, is Saleucami a swamp world?
Nope.
What is subtropical?
It's hot, but parts are dry, parts are wet.
Oh, where I'm from is subtropical.
Oh,
Just
Kajix is supposed to be singular.
oh.
We really do. What's the status on Whisper getting us that more additional crew?
It's gonna be a little bit.
I haven't done the math in a little bit.
I want to get this thing mobile.
Yeah, same.
Not necessarily
mobile.
Yes, but like
you did just go to Braca and steal a hyperdrive motivator.
Fair point.
Again, yes, but there's not exactly plentiful crew, and the other ships need crew to jump too.
That they do.
Because I kind of want to move it over this direction and just slowly start sneaking its way back north.
Okay.
There's a certain refueling station that if I can get it to it, it'll be useful.
Very well.
You'll be using a lot
Well,
of
another day
buffers.
dawns here in the interstellar void with little in the way of lights to actually shine off of anything, save the running lights of the ships of your little task force. And the faint, what's the word? The faint, there's a word I'm thinking it's not glow, but I'm going to use glow. The faint glow of ionized gas in the nebula that surrounds you. Yes. No, it's like it's like a word for emitted light that isn't. It's emissive.
Anyways,
you get my point.
Yeah.
Saleucami is a world controlled by the Empire on paper. In reality, it was a world that was fought over extensively during the Clone Wars. Initially trying to stay out of its way, then being forced into it when General Grievous was shot down over the world. Then the GAR largely left, and then the CIS moved in, and then there was a second, much larger battle that scarred much of the planet's surface and left the locals with a rather poor outlook on galactic politics. Various separatist projects occurred on this world too, ultimately causing a significant amount of ecological and economic harm. In this day and age, the world, again, is on paper controlled by the Empire, but their presence is limited. From what you have been able to gather from your contacts throughout the underworld and Whisper and Rebel intelligence, the Imperial Moff never leaves his palace and is so thoroughly bribed as to have no interest other than writing glowing reports home to Coruscant. The Imperial Garrison, if you could even call it that, consists of maybe a company of army troopers, most of which don't even go to work anymore and simply live whatever lives they can on the world. Instead, it is a world largely split for control by elements of the galactic underworld. Black Sun is known to have an outpost here, as do the Pikes, though they're a minor presence. Instead, it is mostly dominated by the Dasiljic Khajiit. That is the family of Jabba the Hutt, who is currently head of that clan, following some purges towards the end of the Galactic Civil War, the Clone Wars. Also contesting power, you have various other underworld groups, not the least of which is the Zahn Consortium, a group you've had one less than positive interaction with in the past, and which is rapidly becoming the second preeminent power on the world, as far as you know.
Why did it have to be Jabba the Hutt's family?
Because all the other ones are dead.
Yep.
Oh, shit. That's even worse. Jabba already doesn't like us.
Yeah, being that we wrecked
You
his
stole his
favorite
car. You stole his car.
It killed a lot of people and stole his HK.
Can you imagine if you'd literally John Wicked him and also killed the Rancor?
Oh god,
I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
thought about going after it.
Yeah, you killed his dog.
You stole his car, you killed his dog, and you stole his prisoners. Yep, we're boned.
And his droid.
Yeah.
And
And
some of his slaves.
Yeah,
That's my droid now. Fuck him.
You basically did what Elka. No, they're my dogs now.
No, they're mine now. In any event,
Yes, the NPCs.
you have a lot of options of how you want to get there and what vessel you will take. and what forces you will bring with you. Now is a good time to discuss what you would like to do. As far as you know, there is a colony of clones somewhere on the planet. You do not, however, have very much information on that.
We just know that they're on Saleucami.
You know that there were at one point, recently,
Oh, they were, yeah, okay.
several hundred clones who had formed a permanent colony there. However, as is the case for most of the clones throughout the galaxy, they're trying to keep a low profile.
Since the Night Owls went with Karfi and his ship, we could take the Cormac and the CR-20.
Well,
Oh, there's the train.
do we need?
Oh, I seen.
Do we need the CR-20?
Fucking track.
We don't know how many clones it is.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to bring that in system just yet.
You're more set out to make contact with them to start, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so we
far-
can-
How many hours travel would it be for the
We got
Venator
no shit, dude.
and the
we're
entire
not taking the
fleet?
Venator.
No, not all the way
whole
there,
fleet?
but like
Oh, okay, hang on.
to about there.
About where?
Okay,
Up
so
there.
with the Class 1 hyperdrive, given the amount of to there? Yeah. Given the amount of off-route travel, it's about 3 days with a Class 1 hyperdrive. You have a Class 14, so it will take 42 days.
Class
Jesus.
14. The fuck's wrong with our class 1?
It's not installed yet.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Disregard. I thought that was operational. You
But
said
the
operational.
hyperdrive is operational, but the power generation is only 30%.
Mm-hmm.
Disregard.
Well, 40%, but yeah.
Yeah, I say we take the Cormac then.
Very well. That is an interesting choice. Well, I will say immediately, I did not expect you to take that.
I think it's
Oh,
probably the smartest option.
The only other thing we could take is the Sparrowhawk.
That's a long flight in a Sparrowhawk gunship.
Yeah, it's class 2.
And there's also not a lot of
Yeah, but you could
space
also go
for
with
people.
You could also go with what's it called? Silver Promise, if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just configure ownership so everyone's marked as owner on Tracing. In my head, I always hear it as Tracy. Just flying in on Tracy. In fact, if you want, I can even pull up a map of the Cormorant if you give me like.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a map of it.
I do. It won't be
Oh,
any
shit.
walls, but it will just take a minute for me to put that on. So give me just a sec. Scenes. We'll do it under foundational.
I am bringing HK.
Oh,
Wonderful. I was hoping you would.
Yeah.
I don't like that tone.
I think it goes without saying I'm also bringing Frankie.
Huh?
Droidica?
The Droidica.
Oh god, you dismounted the Droidica again.
Oh, he's got a new droid that he wants, by the way. That's in Maul Shadow Lord.
I want to make something that
Maul's got a fucking droid
takes
that's
inspiration.
like a mix of an HK and also like a Decepticon with how it talks.
Okay.
It's a funny ass
It
droid.
is. It's dope.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Where's my right? It's under mapping.
Oh, that's right. U-wings only have
Maps.
a
Ships.
size 2 hyperdrive or class 2.
It
Well,
only
I get
takes
your
close
logo,
as
by
long
the
as
way,
it's
for
not
you.
crazy. There we go.
I
Gauntlet.
was thinking we could take the U-wing as well, but I don't know about
No,
that.
they won't.
Let's
Yeah.
not
Turn into fucking.
I think we'll be okay with Just the tracing.
Fucking
Yeah, for now.
Alright.
What is she yelling about?
5,000. Oh god, these are huge. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do half scale. Sorry, this is just I found the maps and they're 12,800 by 14,336.
I'd say that's high quality.
She's watching a video.
There's
about
two
people
of them.
playing
We
Dungeons
do
and
not
Dragons.
need quite that quality. Even with WebPs, those are like 8.6 meg files. So width is...
Well, we'll have the bot then, if only in spirit. By the way, you didn't roll, Lyra.
Oh, my
You
bad.
gotta do your destiny.
And then the DM has to roll for the other two.
They're not here, they do not roll.
Okay,
They're just
Oh,
fewer
that's-
points in play.
that's fair.
Will did say he'll be on sooner.
Late. Yeah. He's running a little more behind, and he's only going to be on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, where's the thing? We don't want padding. Oh. Configure lighting. Talk amongst yourselves. You're on the Cormorant on your way over there. I'm just doing this shit. This
I'm gonna sharpen my my throwing knives. My new throwing knives that are ionized now.
First time
I'm
I've been
gonna-
on.
I'm going to be flying it, so.
First time I've been on.
I'll
the
probably be
Mandalorian
sitting in the
ship.
seat next to you. It's a little more comfortable than what you're used to, I'm sure.
If we're going off of standard Old Republic, it does have its own charm. Yes.
I can't see anything. On the
yeah, I
map.
haven't put the thing in yet. 1 second.
Okay. Wasn't sure. Just making sure.
You're like, I can't see anything. Well, no shit,
I don't
Sherlock.
know. I don't know if you should be our pilot if you can't see anything.
Listen here, you.
Hard assets, ships. Not that ships. So,
You may be the better fighter pilot, but I am the better, navigator.
I say I'm gonna be riding co-pilot with you on this one.
I will, in that case, also need a navigation check from you.
There's a fucking box that you're
Just
supposed to
standard
put that
astrogation.
Yeah.
Put that
Can I
in-
give him a boost with an assist since I'm familiar with the ship?
It was never my job to read a map.
You were just given coordinates. They were put directly into the droid.
Yep.
Exile?
Yeah, go ahead, by all means.
Okay. Oh, do I need to roll to see if I can give him a boost?
No, well, hang on. What do you have points in astrogation?
I don't have any ranks, but I was gonna either use astrogation. I still have 3 greens, or
I could
use a
give
leadership
him-
check
I
to
could
give him an assist.
some assistance with astrogation.
I can
Okay, so-
delegate.
If you have skills in astrogation, you can do it by making your own astrogation check at an easier difficulty. If you do not, then it'd be a leadership check.
I have astrogation.
I can do a leadership check. What you want the difficulty? Yeah, boo boo.
I'd like you two to decide who's going to do it first.
Lyra has a better leadership than I think I do astrogation.
I would like you to make a, I would say, average difficulty, but 3 setbacks, because it's just not an area you're that familiar with. You're leaning over his shoulder, trying to be helpful, but not entirely sure what you're trying to add.
In that case, it's just 1 setback.
Okay, you can add that boost.
Okay. Just 1 boost, no, and 2 difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, here
And
we are. Ooh, That's
There
a
we go.
solid
Oh.
roll.
I'm a Deros. We
Oh,
come
wait.
with a default advantage.
I genuinely
we're-
don't know anything about Duros.
Would you like to describe that while I find the art for HK00? 009.
Yeah, get it right.
You wanted it to be 007, didn't you?
No, we
No.
Hmm.
The numbering was meant the way it was. But yeah. Duros are often like the scouts and
They're
whatnot
famed
of
as
the
navigators.
galaxy.
They basically,
Yeah.
they kind of found everything.
Yeah.
They're really good at reading maps.
Wait, is
we
that
are-
why there's a Duros officer in Battlefront 2?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's why Duros make up a lot of the scouting guilds.
Wasn't Cad Bane a Duros?
Yes, he was.
What was the? Oh yeah, Frankie.
Yeah.
Is it Frankie with a Y or an IE? I assume an IE.
IE.
Okay, just making sure.
We really need to kidnap you like a Viper droid and reprogram it for you to control.
Man, we don't want you doing
That big ass droidica is gonna be in the back here near the kitchenette. That little fuck is not coming up into the important areas.
Hey,
Little
he's
psychopath.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he's turned off in the shower.
no, not in the refresher, damn it.
We're gonna say he can't fit his fat butt between these chairs.
Also, because you forgot he exists, we'll bring him.
No,
Who?
I don't want TC here. He stays at the base to help translate like between different species and stuff. Because we are the
Fair enough.
rebellion.
Most of us
Well,
speak
he's a
basic,
translator.
and that's the primary.
Yeah, but the
galactic
Wookiees
language.
don't.
Yeah,
They can understand it at least, usually.
yep.
Yeah, but if
Generally.
they're speaking to our people don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of gurgles and roars.
Sounds, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you did the second floor for this picture. Okay.
Yeah, it's to the left.
Oh, why is Dum Dum on board?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold the fuck on! How did that little bastard sneak on here?
Is
You
Lem on
enter-
this ship? Hold on.
No, you enter the first floor refresher and find a very smug, I guess, looking pit droid standing there, currently playing around with the hot water.
Is he
Oh,
basically
this-
the lamp from the Pixar intro?
Yes.
Little fucking bastard. Who let him on? Who didn't check?
Somebody make sure Dum Dum stays out of trouble, or Malia's gonna kill me.
Oh.
God. K9B, stay with him. If he does anything dumb,
Does K9B speak basic like the original
yes.
K9 Breen? Okay.
Yes, only now he has a Georgian accent.
Why you do this to me? Why y'all gotta be so mean? I hate that fucking accent.
Listen, K9B doesn't, or the K9s don't speak that often, so
Thank God.
yeah. The last one didn't like talk
Are you
hardly at
sitting
all.
down there too, Tristan?
Ghost, you realize the joke I'm running with him never talking is the same one as the Fey cat refusing to talk to you last campaign?
Yeah, I know. Just these motherfuckers will talk to everyone else but me, and I'm the one that's in charge of them, of course.
Oh no, I'm down a bottle of soju already. I better fix that.
Well, you can't undo it, so...
Yeah, just time to get another one.
But yeah, you
As
were
Elsie
saying how
goes down
comfortable
there,
it is.
or you hear
traveling
a
on
metallic thunk. It sounds like a manipulator arm just hitting something.
Can you have Elise make an attack, a brawl attack roll against Dum Dum to see if she is able to restrain him?
I don't think she was restrained. I think she was just bonking.
Okay, and then a melee. It's still. Well, hang on. Does she? I think she has the arc welder, right? It's a weapon. Yeah, she's got the arc welder.
She hit him.
4 points. Hang on a second. Dum Dum is unconscious.
Hey. Now's our chance. Throw him out the airlock.
No.
He'll still come back.
He's useful with certain things.
Len would be quite displeased if we got rid of him.
You have a holo transmission pops up in your dash, and you're just like, "Oh, I know what's going on."
You heard me talking about
yeah, we turn it on. Yeah, he's here with us.
We already know about that option. I can come get him if you'd like. Otherwise, get some good tape.
It's fine. I think Elise. I heard a clunk downstairs, so maybe one of the two droids we sent to keep an eye on him knocked him down or something. I don't know.
Which droid you sent?
K9B and Elise.
My money would be on Elise. She is.
Is she the psychopathic astromech, or is that Coles?
No, that is Crow. Crow is insane. I don't know what you want to do with that one. Elise is just. How's a polite way to put it? Kind of a bitch. In a good way. No, she's very independent droid. Does all her own shit. Unfortunately, very hard to work with. But, good in a fight. Would not play poker against her.
Does she have good...
I just watch a droid come across the screen out of my corner of my eye.
Yeah, I'm moving him down. I'm having him go down to the cargo bay.
This is the drop point if you want him in there.
It lands on the planet, drops a droidic out the bottom, leaves, refuses to elaborate.
God.
How to terrify all the clones.
Does she have probability programming running in there? Good probability
she
programming.
Has escape circuits. Don't know how she got that.
That's even worse.
Don't know how you'd even try and control her. She works on her own recognizance. That is it.
Looks back towards Mal. That's your problem.
Also, she has slicing hardware.
Nope.
And hidden compartment. Unfortunately, not refrigerated.
Oh, we have as a slicing.
We could change that later, but for now.
You know the reference.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm saying we can change that later, but for now, oh well.
No. In any events, your astrogation check is a full success, and you are able to navigate your way to the world of Saleucami without having to worry about the, for lack of a better term, problematic nebula and other things in the area. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make a little space map for it in 10 seconds here, because I have the map already. It's just make square. Grab Saleucami.
Nebula, it's more like problematic Imperial patrols.
No, I had a whole space encounter if you had failed.
Oh.
Huh.
Glad we fucking passed then.
Yeah.
Let me just real quick go here and delete all of those ships. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be fun if you just take the Cormorant.
Not only for our sake.
Really advanced ship for like its class.
But it's gonna take that entire fighter squadron?
Oh,
no, but it could run.
Maybe.
You said, yeah, over here. Delete all these ships. Excuse you?
Yeah, there we go. I've got Artist Saleucami.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
I've got
just now getting the hyperdrive.
Yeah. Hyperdrive's a little laggy.
I know.
Oh, it's Saleucami.
Yes.
What's that?
It's what?
Why is there a giant explosion?
That's fine.
It's just a bright star.
Okay.
I think it's part of the picture.
No, that's on the planet. That's on the
That's
planet.
definitely on the planet, but
It's
there
probably-
appears to be a large volcanic eruption in one corner.
Yeah, it's fine.
fucking super volcano.
It's fine.
Hyperspace,
And
the,
that's a
the
crater.
blurred blue haze of hyperspace resolves into real space and releases you into a system awash in warm light from three bright stars. Orbiting the primary, the second world out, is Saleucami. The world turns below you, not a wasteland, as some would describe it, but a patchwork world. From orbit, it's a model sphere of brown, beige, and a significant amount of green. A vast subtropical steppe broken by thin inland seas and scattered lakes. Lakes that glint like coins in the sun. Long rivers thread through bands of tall grassland and darker swaths of jungle canopy. Each green corridor clinging to the water and surrounded by desert and sand and rocky terrain. Lost my place.
Wait, is this the same planet the Bark Speeder Jedi was killed during Order 66?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Heat haze shimmers even at altitude, softening the horizon into a perpetual mirage. Dubbed an oasis by the original Pantoran colonists, and thus the origin of its name, Saleucami, literally meaning
of course,
oasis.
it's Pantorans.
Well, it was Warunians in old legends, and then they invented Pantorans, and they merged the two species because they said, all right, we can't have two blue people from the same part of space.
Uh-huh.
So now the Warunians are officially a subspecies of Pantorans. That the only differentiating factor is they don't have yellow face markings.
Okay.
But in any event, your scopes also fill. Hang on, where the fuck is that? Your scopes fill with movement that doesn't belong to nature. Convoys crawl along the lake margins, skirting the green belts where settlements cluster. Gunships, speeders, and all sorts of private vessels loiter low over the plains. Meanwhile, up in orbit, lean interceptors and strange, somewhat X-shaped jagged starfighters flicker between contacts and move about the lanes of higher traffic, never lingering in one place. As it is the traffic pattern around this world, which is surprisingly well populated and very busy, is jagged and untamed. Hut-marked bulk freighters drift with deliberate arrogance, uncomfortably close but out of range of a consortium frigate, trying to keep station near a skyhook, both sides moving throughout the system, continuously probing each other, without committing to any active conflict. Transponders blink on and off, identities shift like a deck of Sabbat cards. Everyone seems to be playing their own game, and there doesn't seem to be any overarching authority. You do spot an Imperial presence, barely. You see a lone customs ship dating back to the Republic, which lies in a distant high orbits more or less adrift, but technically still on as far as you can tell. And there are a few strings of old navigation buoys, tired, decrepit, and largely floating out of formation, and nobody seems to actually be following them. When you do hear pings from the things of clearance and requests for landing coming from the surface spaceports, some return late, or not at all, and those that do tend to come with conditions, requirements, or bribe requests. As you angle towards the surface, the geography resolves into the largest lake, and you notice that surrounding it is a veritable maze of smaller bodies of water, each of which seem to be like a sinkhole surrounded by a little bit of green, a little bit of brown, and then a vast sea of orange-yellow sand. This kind of maze-like pattern to the surface. I lost my description halfway through here, and I'm going from memory at this point, if you couldn't tell. Eventually, you do begin descending through the kind of sparse cloud layer on this world, and you realize very quickly what started off as clouds of water vapor soon turn into clouds of dust and sand. But as you get lower, things do clear out quite a bit. As you trim up your approach and start flying in towards the largest city, near, as I said, the largest oasis chain, and the chaotic mess of the natural environment transitions to something far more deliberately arranged. A true city, in its sense. Saleucami. Saleucami spreads out like a stain across the horizon, denying in the same patterns of discord and natural flows of the environment into just a blobby mass of unbroken cityscape. Though in no way like Coruscant or an Axis or any of the other true ecumenopoli. This is a large city, but it's kind of flat, spread out. Think Los Angeles, not New York. And it really isn't so much a single skyline as a cluster of districts stitched together by transport corridors, water canals loaded with water, and occasionally hard-packed plains of little to nothing. Low, sun-bleached structures hugging the ground for shade, aid below rocky outcrops, and mostly each other, broken by needle-like comm spires and a handful of heavier towers that look more defensive than decorative. The starport reveals itself kind of on the southern edge of the city. I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time with this right now. Blah, blah, blah.
You're fine.
Long rectangular landing fields cut into the grassland radiate out from the lake shore in a large kind of like a half moon shape. Just imagine a big half moon main structure and then miles of landing pads going out from it with train lines between these pads bringing material to and from. A fairly large outer rim spaceport. Though one that's certainly seen better days. Most of the land is cracked duracrete, likely dating back to the Clone Wars and likely not repaired before or since. Some areas seem to be in much better condition. The one area, demarcated by a security wall and a large imperial, what's the right word, symbol, or the icon of the Empire itself, sitting on the ground, seems to be in practically immaculate condition, with not a single ship parked on it, and barely even any scoring from exhaust, suggesting it's very rare that something does land there. Other areas near the opposite periphery, near kind of the outer side on the other end of the spaceport, are equally secure, but far more busy. And you see a large number of Hutt merchant vessels, as well as a couple of warships and pleasure yachts. It's parked there. You can even, from this altitude, see some of the large slug-like huts themselves moving about on the surface. Each individual seemingly escorted by a veritable mob of more conventionally arranged sapient species.
Their retinues, yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
At least they pay their taxes, I guess.
to someone. Across a canal separating in both halves of the spaceport, you see an area with a large orange sigil and this jagged angular shape that you've only seen once before and know is associated with the Zon Consortium itself. This area, linked to a large compound actually built into the main structure of the spaceport, that bristles with communications antenna and a mix of both discrete and very much intentionally prominent weapons emplacements. Its perimeter is just inside a ribbon of jungle and just this kind of green strip, which again seems to just kind of be stuck in the middle of the spaceport. You suspect once being part of the more ostentatious or nice kind of entryway for visitors from off-world, showing some of the native plants but now vastly overgrown and overtaken by the native vegetation, despite being right here in the middle of this industrial pad. You're directed closer to the consortium side of things, towards the very fringes of the starport, and met on the ground as you come to land by a small group of droids, one of which is a very beat up and old looking protocol droid, possibly operating for more than a century at this point, predating the 3PO series and other models, standing there holding a data pad that looks to be in about as good shape as it does, as he kind of hobbles towards you, his limbs making an uncomfortably loud squeaking and grinding sound as they've clearly not been oiled in quite some time. There they wait kind of at the edge of the pad as the Cormorant's wings fold up and you come in for a very gentle landing. I'm not going to make you roll for that, Tarnus.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you want me to roll for that? Because
I will be the first one out with my helmet on to approach the protocol droid.
yeah, that's probably a good move. Tarnus and HK are gonna stay in the ship for now, at least.
Okay. Stepping out, you find the weather is surprisingly pleasant, actually. To put it in numbers that all of us know, it'd be in the low 80s right now, with enough humidity as to not feel dry, but not enough as to feel sticky. Just a bright, sunny summer's day is what it feels like. Though the air has a distinct, acrid chemical note to it that lingers in your sinuses and doesn't seem to go away even after you put your helmet on. It's the kind of place that sticks with you for a while, both in memory and in scent. The droid doesn't walk towards you at all. It simply stands there at the edge of the pad. You notice the crew with it consists of a gonk droid, a couple of pit droids, and some other models you're just not familiar with. The most surprising of which, however, appears to be a pair of reprogrammed and largely parted out B-1 battle droids, currently holding a large fuel hose.
Would Tarnus be?
You're still on the ship, aren't you?
You can see out the window.
I was gonna say I could see out it. Would I notice what kind of droids they are, or no?
You can see the droid party because they're kind of out. They're in front of the ship. From your perspective. So if you're looking out the cockpit window, yes, you can. You notice that one of them actually has... Well, one of them is very much a B1, though based on its condition and the paint job, appears to have actually been assembled from several different units. Interestingly, the head still showing the blue markings of a technical. The second one has the right arm of a B2, actually.
Those have seen better days.
Talking about a shop job.
The actuator on that thing's probably not doing much.
It does seem to be kind of leaning in the direction of the much heavier right limb.
Well, it's not just going to be that, but that right limb is going to struggle to even move just because the actuators are not that great on the B1.
Notably,
not for something that heavy.
Notably, the weapon, the wrist blasters, and much of the armor does appear to have been removed, so it's probably functional, if not ideal.
I'm gonna approach that protocol droid with a data pad.
The droid doesn't seem to even look at you as you approach until you get within about 10 feet, when its head just abruptly and with a loud, grinding sound, like sand in the suspension of a car, just like a kind of noise. As its head turns to face you, goes. I'm not going to go too well with the droid, but it's like, "Welcome to Saleucami."
How much for a spaceport slot?
Landing fees are 25 credits per day, plus fuel and repair costs.
I'm going to give it 180 credits.
Thank you for your patronage, and welcome to Saleucami.
I'm going to walk back towards the ship and let everyone know that we are good to go.
Yep.
I already subtracted it from my credits, Exile.
Okay. Notably, it was saying Talsema, not Telusima.
Hmm.
Yeah. The age of
also
the droid is
stuttering
showing.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the age of the droid is showing.
It's a wee bit
I assume-
clunky.
Are you also asking for fuel?
Yes.
Okay, so that's
2
gonna be
days.
another.
And then
Okay,
fuel.
Gotcha. That
Makes a bit more sense.
yeah, I think it's gonna probably be another 100 credits for fuel because fuel isn't the cheapest
That's
in
fine.
the world when they don't make it here. Well, at least not in bulk. But
Done.
you know,
That-
Subtracted it already.
That and they like to extort people. This is the consortium we're talking about.
Fine. We have the credits.
I think I have to throw this away real quick. But as you all step out into the dusty, polluted landscape, you see one of the transport lines that separates it is be effectively a maglev train, though at this point the lev is kind of a suggestion, as it's making a very loud scraping noise as it arrives. and kind of
Drags across the ground.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
just the back end, which was as it's coming towards you, the front end is kind of on the ground, so the other half is still floating properly on repulsors.
You know,
And
for
also
how much
notably, like you can see it clearly demarcated where it's supposed to stop. Like there's a colored strip where the door should open. It's about 6 feet further down the track than where it should be.
for
You know,
a
I've
group-
ridden on things that are in a little bit worse repair than this, so I'll
I
take
would
my
re-
chances.
I'm gonna look at Mal. I would recommend Elise stay with the ship.
She is.
Okay.
We need to make sure Dum Dum doesn't destroy Malia's ship.
I'm pretty sure she backed him with something. What she all has in her repertoire of equipment, I'm not too sure anymore.
Dum Dum probably asked for it.
Deserved it, yes. Asked for it. K9 and HK, you two will come with me.
Did you say if it was
Oh, I
nighttime
didn't
or
think- I don't
daytime
know, I
exile?
didn't think Dum Dum was that kinky.
Is it nighttime or daytime?
It is currently, I would say, late morning. Probably like 10, 11 o'clock local.
Okay.
Okay. Definitely want. Yep. Do we want to bring the droideca? That is the real question. Or do we want to leave Frankie on the ship as a nasty
I would
surprise?
rather us leave Frankie as a guard.
Yeah.
A droideca
Especially-
walking around town.
Walking
In-
around town, and also we're trying to find like
Clones.
my Patriots, and I
Hey,
don't think
what-
that.
What about K-Zo9?
He's coming with.
Okay.
Beowulf is here, but he can talk and roll, but not see the map.
Okay, would somebody like to stream for him so that he can watch from his phone? Because he should be able to watch the stream.
The phone does not
Maybe.
like the website.
Yeah, no, you need way more RAM. So what I'm saying is someone can stream the screen. There's not a lot to see right now, but you can see rolls and stuff. And then if you need something rolled, I can roll for your character.
Okay, that'll work for me.
Okay. Sorry about your internet being out, by the way. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, I called them on Thursday, and they're like, "Oh yeah, your receiver is just dead." And I'm like, "Okay, can you get the service guy out here?" Well, they have a call, so they won't be available until Monday.
Beowulf, this is where we are. Saleucami City.
Ooh, fancy.
This is the only image I could find of Saleucami Exile. Is this about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're like down here.
Yep. Oh, that's the nicer spaceport. And yeah, that isn't the image I was working off of, but it's a good one. That is a weird. They've taken a. Hang on, go back. The ship on the bottom right is a Carrack that they've done weird shit with. No, above that, like where I saw your cursor was. That thing. That is a Carrack cruiser that they've gotten confused with a much smaller ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's almost like the
I mean, shit, you can see our ships down here.
Bothan one.
Yeah.
Serenity's Edge size down here.
The Bothan assault cruiser. Interesting callback.
Are you guys playing D&D?
Yes.
Anyways, so do we have intel on where these clones might be?
You do not at this time. As you board the kind of rickety train car and it lurches forward as it begins taking you along the way towards the city, you're pleased to hear that the soundproofing inside is still largely intact, and you can only feel the scraping of the now rear end along the track as you move along.
Unless you're Togruta, and then, well...
Yeah, you look over at Malistaire, and the tips of his montrals are just jiggling around, almost comically.
I'm gonna reach out and hold the tails in place.
You got both. Do you go to the top ones or the lower ones? Because both are
ones.
jiggling. Yeah, both are jiggling.
Hey, if you're gonna... 5e dinner first, goddammit.
It was bothering me. I'm really just losing aura points as a Mandalorian doing that.
I know, but it's wonderful.
Nobody else saw it.
So where is this tram going?
Currently, it's going towards the main spaceport building. It is going to take a second to get there, though, while I grab my other notes and switch over to some more casual music. What do we got? I got something good here. There we go. It doesn't take you long to clear what passes for customs here, though it does require a bribe to the officials, for lack of a better term, running the show here, to the amount of 100 credits per person for the no questions asked package.
How many of us is there?
100 credits.
For
Is this
Wait,
are these
actually, hold on.
Imperials?
No, the
Is
people
this a
you
guy?
see here. It's a couple of guys.
Would I be able to charm my way into lowering the price at all if I take my helmet off?
You may try.
I'd like to try.
Okay, what are you saying? We'll say the man sitting behind the counter that is specifically talking to you is you'd say like a younger Weequay male, probably in his mid-20s, early 30s.
Of course.
The uniform he's wearing is interesting. It's a mix of it's armor, not a uniform, and it's yellow and black in coloration.
Can I roll a lore check to see if I recognize it?
Oh shit.
Wait, are we in the Outer Rim?
Oh yeah.
Oh, can I do an Outer Rim check?
You may roll either Underworld or Outer Rim. I would also allow a perception check from anyone else present to see what other details they pick up about this encounter.
Yeah, what's the difficulty?
For you, it's going to be a hard difficulty in that case.
What's the perception?
Perception's going to be average with 2 setbacks just because of the clutter and everything in the booth.
What about looking at the others nearby?
Still average, difficult. It's not hard. Well, correction. It's going to be a hard difficulty because while you can see everything, trying to pick up useful details is going to be a little harder. But perception. The first thing you notice is the weapon on this Weequay's side, which is actually a disruptor rifle.
Oh.
That's just unlucky, Tarnus.
Yeah. I'm not wasting my once per session on
Jesus. Well, at least I got a success too.
Yeah, and I would say, so Lyra, looking over the uniform, you do recognize it. It's the uniform of Zon Consortium Enforcer.
Yep.
Kind of their upper-ranked infantry.
Shock troops, for better phrasing.
I'm gonna kind of like elbow Tarnus and just point the disruptor rifle out at him.
Yeah.
These guys are pretty well outfitted.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking we could intimidate our way through this, but not with that.
Yeah.
I'd
He's also,
like-
I will point out, not
robust.
alone. There are several lanes open in this kind of DMV style customs booth.
Would I be able to recognize who the higher, like not the officer in charge, but like who the more superior person is out of this group?
I'm
I could do a perception check for that.
trying to think if that's perception or if that's another underworld check.
A warfare
We'll go
check too.
Maybe, but rank system here isn't so much soldiers.
Yeah, they're
I may not
They-
have skills,
they are
but
so-
I do have lots of intelligence.
they are soldiers, but also
Um,
not soldiers.
So you also have experience working with the underworlds, Cole. So if you would like to make here, you know what? Just because V is the one streaming, V, I'm gonna quickly give you ownership of Cole's character so you can pull
Yeah,
up
I'll
her
pull it
sheet
up.
as well.
Holy mother of God! Do you want to do an underworld check?
Might as well try.
Yeah, so
is it still a hard?
I'd say average 2 setbacks, just because it's not a very formal setting, but you can usually tell with this kind
This
of
is
thing.
so many.
What
dice.
the fuck is up with your intelligence?
6.
Oh,
Triumph.
sweet fucking Jesus!
Well,
Even when they're not here, they're rolling triumphs.
look, you take a moment to look around the room, and you can't really judge the individual rank of the 3 or 4 people at the counter, but you do see in a room behind them through a transparent steel wall, you see 2 individuals currently having a somewhat animated conversation, one of which seems to be gesturing back towards you, both of which are wearing crimson combat armor. Neither of which is wearing a helmet at the moment. One is a human, one is a Clatuinian. You would gather that they are likely the ones in charge.
You are the most average fucking Jedi ever.
He's the guy they put into fucking Tube in Idiocracy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So you were the most average soldier in the U.S. Army.
Need 1 to activate, and
Are you trying to sense things?
yep.
Okay.
You detect the scent of shit.
Not scent, the sense.
That's a sense.
Are you drinking?
A little bit.
So yeah,
I'm just
basically
drunk, I'm not even gonna
activate the
lie.
ability according to how it's worded. Since
So
thoughts
in
is
theory,
active
this
by
could
normal,
be either good or bad. The fact that they know me.
and then
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to try and hear what Tristan's saying here.
let's go with range. Increase it to medium range.
Okay, who are you directing your sense towards? And you're trying to sense their thoughts or emotions, basically.
Basically the surface thoughts that's going on, and essentially to one of the guys in red.
Okay. So, kind of reaching out with the Force and kind of extending the range of your perception beyond the norm, beyond that kind of close-in bubble of awareness that you always maintain about yourself unless you're trying to actively hide in the Force. You... Fucking where's my name? One of them seems to be mostly just bored, mostly disinterested and kind of just waiting for the conversation to end. You gather immediately that he's not a huge fan of the other one he's talking to. But there's no open hostility. It's more just, why am I dealing with this fucker again? The other one, however, the one that keeps gesturing back towards you, keeps mentioning Administrator Kalan, which is not a name you're familiar with. Keeps talking about how you might be the kind of people that the Administrator is looking for.
Hmm?
I missed that. What did you say?
You gather that he's talking about how you guys look like the kind of people that the Administrator is looking for.
There are the adventures that the king is looking for.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Which is not good on a fucking consortium-controlled planet.
No.
Especially
while
not.
you're here, can you
especially
do this thing for me?
Especially not while when it's.
Waggy?
Oh, I was just saying, like, oh, while you're here, you know, like, can you do this thing for me? You know?
Yeah. You know, when defilers are the ones saying we look like the people that could be useful. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna continue, and I'm going to use my body language to talk to this weak quay guy behind. I'm drunk. Behind the desk, and ask, my friends and I are just passing through, and I'm gonna start sliding 400 credits towards him and see what he says.
Okay.
And that's about.
Can I get a charm check from you?
Mm-hmm. What do you want the difficulty as?
Let's give it 1 red, 2 purple.
That's it.
Second I saw that.
I mean,
red.
look, I can make it 5 red. You're still gonna pass the fucking check.
I mean,
to be honest,
they're paying 200 more credits, so fuck it.
Kind of
Honestly.
glance up at you, glance down at the money, just kind of say, "Been getting a lot of visitors through after all. Might as well enjoy your time." He takes the money and kind of nods you through the door.
Okay. I'm gonna take 400 out of my credits.
Okay.
Cool.
It was only going to cost 600, but yeah, no, you saved yourself 200.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good.
You can make all you pay. You all have money.
I think, the most out of everybody. That's why I'm paying for everything. I'm also the leader at the same time.
Hey, Exile,
Yeah?
you might want to rethink that comment. Unless there's a paycheck I haven't gotten.
What, are you completely broke still? Holy fuck! How do you only have 25 credits?
25?
Yes! I had to pay.
Man bought a lot of drone parts.
I was gonna say, did you forget I paid for my fucking droid?
100%!
I also pitched in some for the droid.
Are they supposed to have gotten paid?
Can we get a purse check real quick? How much money does everybody have?
18,500 now.
15,052.
Mouser's at
8,600.
8,600. Cole, you're at
13,000.
Cole's at 13,000? Wow.
Fucking money
According
bags.
to the character sheet.
Cole has bought nothing.
Yeah, and I think
Cole has
Allison's got a lot
stolen
of
or
money, so he's
robbed
buying-
everything
yeah,
she has
8,000. Does someone want to give poor Tarnus an allowance?
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
No, give him 2,000. I'm gonna take 2,000 away. I'll go to 16,500.
Okay.
Hopefully, if the Night Owls are successful in selling some grenade things,
Yeah, they should have some extra credits to give us.
Actually, can you give me a mechanics check? Against nothing. I just want to see how many you've made. We're going to determine that by number of successes.
Can I do a leadership check because I've provided him any necessary materials as needed?
sure.
So
Just give him a free boost, yeah.
Oh, okay, roll that again with a free boost.
Oh, roll it again with a free.
Yeah,
boost.
no purples. We're just going on raw numbers here.
Oh, just raw numbers.
Oh, shit, okay.
We're gonna see what we get.
Well, it's not the worst thing it could have been.
So what I was gonna do is each advantage is worth 1, each success is worth 3. So you made 14 of them.
That's pretty good. How much do they sell for?
Pretty good. Market price is gonna be 800 credits.
Just thinking 800.
800?
Tell you what, who's the one selling them? Carfy?
Hold on.
Yeah, Carfy's the one.
I feel like Carfy would.
Yeah.
Be the
Yeah, I
one
think it is
selling.
Carfy. The Mandalorian, the Night Owls are there to show, like, they're
They're the muscle.
merchandise.
Yep.
No, they're modeling the merchandise because
Oh.
they're fucking Mandalorians. They are the best of the best warriors.
That's fair.
And there ain't exactly a lot of them left.
Yeah.
Siege of Mandalore reduced us a lot.
Alright, so Carfy's gonna make an average difficulty negotiation check. I'm on public roll, yep. Okay.
Can he get a boost because it's Night Owls that are advertising with him?
He
Uh,
He's good.
He's good.
3 successes. I would say you're easily able to get 500 for them, because you gotta remember you're selling them to secondary merchants, not end
okay,
customers.
okay.
So,
All right,
They gotta
so
make it.
500
They gotta
for-
make a profit too.
yeah, so
That's
that's
worth-
about 7k of profit margin. Or rather, no, because you have materials cost too. But 7k credits will come back. I'd say your materials are probably just stuff you've gathered, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, we'll say 7k next session gets delivered.
Yeah. I'll probably cut it down to 6k and have them pick up materials for more.
Yep, that makes sense.
Just like spend like what was it like?
Are you gonna start engraving the
20%
fucking
on,
the clone
on
vault boy that I
materials?
sent?
Wait, did you... Excuse
Look
me?
at the Star Wars chat.
Didn't notice that.
Waggy, have you
kinda
not
cool.
seen it?
I saw it. That's the yep. We're gonna Fabry machine the.
You're just gonna engrave that on each one
Yep.
of them, just in
every
small.
single one.
A little laser engraver doesn't cost much. That's easy to do.
Shit, I think the droids have them. I think droids can do it.
Well, a droid can do it with the right tools. They don't just have a laser engraver by default. In any events. Fucking
Are we
names.
through unnoticed?
You are... I mean, certainly you've been noticed by anyone who's seen you.
But we
But-
didn't give names or anything.
No, you don't appear to have drawn any untoward attention. You arrive outside the spaceport in kind of the outer edges of Saleucami City, which from here is a little bit nicer than you actually were anticipating based on the kind of decrepit nature of the spaceport.
Huh?
There they go.
Oh dear.
Let me guess. They ordered food and forgot.
Yeah. We'll find out later.
Probably.
By the way, Exile,
Yes?
music is minimized.
I didn't do that. I don't know why it's done that. I
It's
can
all
hear
good.
it still.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you.
While it is kind of a lower income part of the city, and you do see individuals kind of lingering about, it's still an active market area. You see a lot of neon signs lit up, both in basic and a variety of other languages, Huttese seemingly being a very popular one, but also the local Pantoran dialect seeming to be the most prominent. And that's an interesting thing as you look around at the people near you. It's not... Oh, hang on, my headset's dying.
No.
On it. It's not every day that you find yourself on a world where humans are not the dominant race. Instead, here, you see that maybe 40% of the people here are Pantorans, or Warinians, whichever one you want to call them. They're both the same species as far as I'm concerned. There's also a large number of Weequay and Gran. There's some Twi'leks, and there are humans. But a good another 40% are just a little bit of everything. You see the occasional Hutts, you see Wookiees, you see Klatooinians, you see Gassam, you see Anzat, you see Nikto, you see just a little bit of everything. It's a very diverse center of commerce here. Though not so much high commerce. What you do know is that Saleucami is an industrial world that has fairly important exports. They export high technology, they export medicine and pharmaceutical goods, they export finished products and botanicals. What they really import is mostly food and raw materials. Yet, despite the higher quality nature of the industry and the economy here, the people don't seem to be living with all that much, at least in this part of the city. It is very much a kind of downtrodden, kind of depressing area. And you're kind of left with a quandary about where you need to go now. Looks like V's walking around a lot.
Might be on the phone.
Yep.
I don't really know who we'd even ask at this point to try and figure out where your brothers are.
I think our best bet would be looking around some of the shops for just like supplies, farming supplies, and basic necessities.
Yeah.
Maybe see if we can find some kids running around and see if they see anything. They're usually a lot more easy to speak than adults.
Maybe. Never been good with kids.
I'm not really good with people. Let's hope the Mandalorian can do some work. They're much better at talking to people than we are.
Mm.
But I'm gonna check around for just like an agricultural shop.
Agricultural shop. That is an interesting choice.
I'm gonna keep a lookout, see if I notice anyone that might look like a clone. Because, yeah, who knows? We could see one. Unlikely, but maybe they're
unlikely.
Maybe they're not hunted on this planet. This is Hutt space. The Hutts do have a bit more of a free reign in their own territory. Because they're one of the few criminal guilds that pay their taxes through their legal businesses. So the Empire kind of looks the other way.
Very true.
And the other problem is we may have inadvertently caused some issue for our brothers here. Saving the other two and directly dealing with Jabba might have him looking a little more sternly.
That's assuming word has gotten over to hear about that.
You're also not as easily identified, just at initial glance.
Well, not just that, but Java's not gonna go around admitting that he got duped.
But yeah, that he just got he got clones or his slaves stolen.
Yeah. And his yacht stolen. He's not gonna go around admitting that, so I'm not gonna hold my breath saying that the consortium guys haven't found out about what happened, but at the same time, there's no love lost between them and the Hutts.
Certainly. Well, as you're looking for an agricultural shop, you find yourself following some of the signs. We'll just say the whole group's moving with you at this stage.
Mhm.
You find yourself following some of the signs down towards the... sorry, I'm very itchy for a second. Down towards what is notably called, what you see is labeled the Drowned Vein. The Drowned Veins. And as you find yourself moving further below street grade, actually, down this kind of zigzagging staircase, you find yourself in very kind of out-of-place looking location. You see what was once clearly...
Sorry.
You good?
Good.
My vape battery from like my weed pen, when I plugged it in and then went to unplug it, the whole thing came out. When I went to put it back in, it sparked and then it got hot enough where I just blistered two of my fingers.
Oh, I assume you okay, so you got that somewhere safe and you got
I yeeted it in the middle of the parking lot.
That's pretty good as long as it's not under your car.
Yeah.
No, there's no car.
Yeah.
My fucking hand hurts so bad.
Let's see it. How bad is it?
You can already see there's a blister there.
Yeah, that's bad enough. Bacitracin and a bandage. If you haven't run it under warm, room temperature water for 10 minutes, you should.
I'm gonna go do that. You guys should be fine without me.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We're just gonna
text me if you need anything.
Yeah, take care of the wound first, because that's only gonna get worse if you don't.
Yep.
Okay. Wound care treatment aside, you find yourself in a bustling yet flooded market. It's clear that this was a large open plaza at one point, but the pumps have failed. And the bottom is a oily, messy slick of stagnant water that you're not sure if you feel better or worse about the fact that you see creatures of some variety moving about in the muck. They seem to at least be aquatic. Yeah, it doesn't smell as bad as you'd worry. But all throughout this open square are a bunch of platforms on which you see shops and vendors of all different kinds. Some are dedicated to food, some are dedicated to other sorts of goods. A lot of them are almost more just like a digital storefront brought to life. You see just a very small booth, a couple of goods on display, and a merchant of some variety with a data pad. You gather they don't exactly like keeping a lot of inventory on hand down here in the muck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a lot of different options here for what you are looking to buy.
You said there's food goods stalls?
There are?
I want to check some of these, like fresh produce.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay back a little. What in the world is he doing?
Walking down, you find that there's some amount of, like, you see Maruna melons, you see all sorts of different fresh products from throughout the region, likely. A lot of them you don't recognize, though. You gather they're native food crops of different kinds. Street food, though, is also a big deal here. You see a lot of the food here is kind of like... Have you ever seen, like, Thai street food? Like, it's literally a big wok burner in the street. A lot of the scent of, like, frying oil and hot and, like, almost eye-wateringly spicy levels of spice going about. You see all manner of things being cooked in this very high heat kind of walk environment. You see also a lot of things being cooked over coals. You're either or over gas grill. You see something called a lake skewer, which it seems to be a sort of freshwater eel that's been kind of skewered multiple times, so it kind of frees up, almost looking like it's still swimming. It is the whole eel, though it has been gutted. And you see that seems to be a popular product. You see other things that seem to be kind of like a flatbread with various fillings inside of it. One immediately catches your nose as like, you know what, that's probably not going to get me sick, which appears to be a sort of fried dough situation where they're making these little balls of fried dough and then rolling it in various things, some of which are spice, some of which is just straight up sugar. It's a bunch of street food. The food safety seems to be indeterminate.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down at one of these like street food stalls.
Yeah, usually most of them are fairly small, but they've got like a couple of bar stools right in front of them.
You just pull up a stool. I'll take whatever your best dish is.
You see behind the counter, there is a kind of older-looking Clatuinian man. He just kind of looks up and like grunts at you, and immediately begins throwing things into the wok. There's first goes oil, then there's some meat of some kind. You're not sure. It's somewhat light in color. You'd guess in our world it looks kind of like chicken. You're hoping it might taste that way too. There's some vegetables thrown in, and then a bunch of kind of short grain, almost like rice, and he starts stirring it around rapidly. He throws some sort of egg of some creature in there, but it doesn't crack like an egg. He kind of pulls it open, and it's like a leathery skin, like a reptile egg. And thankfully, there isn't a creature inside. It's just the yolk goes in. And in a matter of like 35 seconds, you are presented with this heaping plate of like effectively fried rice. And it actually smells fairly remarkable. But you also notice, compared to some of the plates of the people sitting next to you, he seems to have given you explicitly significantly less spice than he gave some of the others.
He's not trying to drug you.
Yeah, and he points at a sign that says it's 5 credits.
5 credits. I'll hand over 5 credits, and as I begin eating
here, take to go.
We're gonna eat it here.
Okay.
This is actually my first time on planet, and I'm here looking for parts for a water vaporizer.
Vaporizer, evaporator.
Or evaporator, yeah.
It's like you want to
Which
vaporize.
evaporator? Yeah.
This is open market. You want to find that, you go to scrap market. On the side of town.
He kind of gives you an appraising look. He goes,
Strange to see more clones come through.
You've seen others like me.
Been seeing others like you for 20 years. Not quite. 15.
More recently?
Occasional. Sometimes.
I'm gonna slip him another 10 credits.
Zenai's like, looking for friends.
I am. I've heard tale that there are others like me here.
he kind of leans in a conspiratorial tone, and you get the first whiff of his breath, which probably doesn't smell that bad to other Clatuinians, but to you is kind of assaulting.
Empire's been looking for clones. Here, Empire doesn't really exist. So, they come to hide. They live out in the wastes. This big farming compound, I hear. It's on consortium land, though. You want to get there, You have to talk to them. Can't get there on your own. Not safely, anyway. And before you say anything, yes, I know you can fight. I was here during the war. But you're not getting through the consortium on your own. They control the whole of the southwestern plateau. You don't want to be on the bad side. Better to piss off the Hutts than the consortium. They're the real power here now.
You see, he turns and he starts yelling something to another Klaatuini who's actually walked up and begins preparing another dish, seemingly not paying you any more mind.
Let me just sit and finish my my food.
It's actually delicious. Like, it is. There are spices that you're not familiar with, but the overall flavor is balanced. It's a bit tangy. It's got a lot of savory, like meaty umami flavor. It's salty, but like not too salty. It's you are having a genuinely good meal, as any good street food ought to be. But you're also cognizant of just how much oil you're eating right now.
Oh, it is loaded. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Go ahead.
No. You go.
I'm gonna step up behind Cade. He's not wrong. With what we saw at the spaceport, Consortium looks like they own most of this planet.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but I think we should be able to get through this without having to fight anybody.
We might be able to talk our way into getting them off this planet. Maybe they don't want them here. Wouldn't surprise me if they're trying to wrest more control over the planet.
It'd be in their favor too.
Yep.
Don't want the Empire trying breathing down their back for any reason. They look like they're mostly free from a lot of the Imperial oversight. So,
like I said earlier, that the Hutts use their legitimate businesses, same as the Consortium, to pay taxes. If you pay taxes, the Empire doesn't care what you do. And when you pay as much taxes as the Hutts, they really don't care what you do.
well, I think we should get everything together and start moving. I feel it's gonna take a while to scout everything.
Yeah, Exile, I'm gonna look around the market, just a general look kind of thing. See if I notice any Consortium members. What kind of perception roll would that be?
1 second, I'm literally messaging V with wound care advice. Because I've had burns that bad before, much worse actually, so I'm just giving advice.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
I'm also gonna step away for just a quick second.
Yeah. Take a second.
You guys do also notice that Mouse did go for a walk.
Yeah, but you have a comm link on you.
Enthusiastic walk?
I fucking hope not.
The Bothan just vanished. Let's be frank.
Yeah, the Bothan's out.
The Bothan is just making out with someone in an alley.
No, Bothan is lifting people.
Oh god, you're stealing shit. God, it is a crime world, so
those two things aren't mutually exclusive.
God.
Yeah. I mean, the person in the alleyway might not, make it out of said alleyway, but
Oh god.
Oh lord, there's about to be a trail of corpses.
hey,
Tarnus
free if they're dead.
Tarnus really is one of the few members that isn't openly trying to commit genocides.
Oh, it's not genocide.
Or
Well, that's right,
crime
the whole
and whatnot.
Miles is just walking around looking for.
Alice is Mr. Excited Shopper. The Bothan's like, I can steal shit.
Yeah. Bothan that can disappear at a moment's notice.
Exactly.
Granted,
And is very good in skullduggery.
granted, you're still going to get found by a Jedi, but there's only one Jedi that you have to worry about.
That you know of.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a place, I would imagine this might be the place to find another Jedi.
No. Another one pops up over Nar Shaddaa. Don't know where he's at right now. He's definitely out fucking with the Empire. He is a thorn in their side.
Well, the ones that are trying to lay low, I mean, this would be a reasonable location.
Welcome back, V.
Hi.
Exile, what kind of perception roll would it be?
To see if there's any consortium members around.
Yeah.
While you were gone, Woggy ate fried rice.
Okay.
And
In
learn
character
some
in real life.
in character.
Wasn't actually
Of course
fried
he
rice,
did.
but street food. That's what I got. Anyway, because I've been thinking of Vietnamese street food for a little while. Okay, I watched the travel blog to Vietnam, and it looked cool. Okay, you were saying
That.
you're trying to determine if there are any consortium members around. Okay, so that would be
Yeah, since they'll probably be the best bet.
how
to figure
familiar are. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be 2 checks. First, how familiar are you with the consortium? Like, are you going to be able to recognize them easily?
So, do I need Underworld or Outer Rim?
That would be Underworld.
What-
I would say
what-
hard difficulty, just because I don't think even rolling in average difficulty makes sense for most things anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, sorry if I grossed you out with the picture of the burn that I had, V.
No, you're fine. My fucking fingers hurt. It's just these
Oh,
2 fingers.
Oh yeah, no, the good news is it's only going to hurt for like a day. And it's
Thank
really
fuck.
it's only really going to hurt for like 2 hours. Then it's
Good.
going to then it'll just be a little achy for like 2-3 days and it'll be gone.
Well,
Great.
Believe me, you saw that picture. That's the same grade of burn. That really only really hurt for like that evening, and I burned it like midnight because I was high and that was me literally hitting the stove with my hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get another fucking weed battery, vape battery.
Yeah,
I know what they look like.
yeah, you
Dude,
do.
that was weird. It just started smoking and then it got really hot. Really
I had
quick.
I used to have a Sigelli, which back in the day was a nice brand vape in college, and I was sitting in my chair, leaning back. When I was living with Sarah. We're watching X-Files, and I have a bigger, and literally the more fun. She would watch it while I'm sitting in my chair, and she's laying on my bed with her dog because that's where she preferred to be than like shitty couch we'd gotten. But anyway. I'm sitting there, and I hit it once, and I sat down. It's just sitting on my chest, and I hear a pop, and I look up, and the little blue wisp of smoke is going out of it. I'm like, oh! And then I start hearing a hiss, like, oh! And I literally hit, poked, because the side panels come off, and I poked the battery out, and it goes dancing across the floor, sputtering, and I'm like, fuck. So I went and grabbed an oven mitt and threw it outside into the wet lawn, and I found it the next morning and threw it away.
Yeah, our
I figure-
sprinklers just turned on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool that
Okay,
thing off
let's-
real quick.
Yeah, let's
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can see it melted. It literally melted in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh yeah, it's gonna do that. Yeah, it happens. If you vape long enough, you will have it happen at least once. It will happen.
I've been vaping
Welcome
for
to
fucking
lipo batteries.
6 years.
Yeah.
First, I've never had an actual regular vape do it to me. It was the battery for the cart.
Yeah, no, it can happen. Anytime you have a hard short on a lithium-ion battery, it's going to catch fire.
That was the second time I've ever charged it.
I've had it happen to airsoft gun batteries.
That could be even worse. Wait, newer ones? I assume you're talking about LiPo, not the nickel cadmium, because those things didn't burn.
Yeah,
LiPo.
9cads
They
did.
were just toxic as all hell if they did rupture.
I had like the bag and everything with me.
Batteries.
And
All right, let's get D&D
Let's
back going.
I understand.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's go. Sorry about that. But yeah, give me a hard difficulty perception check, because anyone following you would not be exactly trying to be obvious.
Well, shit.
Looking around, for a moment you don't really spot anything, and then kind of leading back towards the steps where you came down and entered this market, you see a very tall looking figure kind of leaning into like the eave of a building, or like kind of like almost tucked into a doorway, like visible but very clearly out of sight, and you would have missed them if you weren't paying such close attention. They seem to be wearing somewhat bulky clothing or armor underneath a just kind of generic brown robe with a hood pulled up. They don't seem to be following you too closely, but you get the distinct impression you are being watched.
I'm not gonna make it obvious that I noticed them, but I am gonna reach up and activate my comm link. Well, as far as finding someone to talk to for the consortium, we are being watched.
None of you hear this in your comms.
Oh.
All you hear is static.
Can I do a perception check to see?
Would I hear
to
this
see if
because he's
Tarnus
standing
is
right
using-
next to me?
Yeah,
You hear him speak, but you don't hear it in your comm.
Cool.
Wait, where am I in this blocking formation since I've been gone?
Where you'd like to be. I don't think we've established a specific order here.
Two
probably
individuals
towards the
have
front.
wandered off. Well, yeah, 2 individuals wandered off, but outside of that, I guess the
Wandered
other
off.
The
boss
Jedi-
of the Jedi.
yeah, the Bothan and the Jedi for some fucking reason.
That's a scary combination.
We're
Yeah.
not together. Not
Yes.
together. No, the
Yes.
Boston was like, "Ooh, open market. I can lift people."
Remember, if the Boston doesn't want to be seen, they won't.
Oh no,
Correct.
trust me, I'm well aware.
By the way, Exile, I forgot to mention this, but the HK does have a cloak on over him.
Okay. There's no
So-
hiding that he's a droid, per se.
Yeah. No, but like hiding what type of droid he is was the main goal with it.
Yes, and the average person is not familiar with an HK-51 series droid.
That's the point. Also, I don't need them seeing exactly what weapons he has on him.
Very fair.
I'd probably say we're in a diamond formation. The droid in the back, me up front, and then Cade and Tarnus on the flanks.
That's fine. Yeah, us just walking around like that.
Mm-hmm.
So would they have heard me then? Would V have heard me?
Yeah, you're all standing nearby.
Okay.
With the 2 people who have not gone. And actually, hang on, I gotta turn this ambient track down. It's getting very loud. It's already like so quiet, but I still hear it so loud. Hang on, I don't want to minimize it.
I was gonna say. It's funny how you
Alistair,
click off of it and it fucking...
as you wander through the streets, you sense something dark, but not here. There's an echo of something not present, but of the past. some dark event happened on this world, and you can kind of sense where it's coming from. It's somewhere to the southwest of here. But you can't tell what it is exactly, but there's a distinct echo of an event maybe a bit over a century ago.
Can you pass any discipline checks?
No, and it makes it so much more fun for me. Your curiosity is piqued, and you find yourself almost unintentionally kind of wandering in that general direction. You know you're not getting any real progress towards it. Soon you find yourself stumbling towards what looks like a faded memorial plaque. It's clearly been here for the better part of a century. And much of it has been painted over, graffitied, and worn away by time, acid rain, and neglect. But from what you can make out, it mentions something about the death of a great leader of a... The wording suggests a cult of some variety, but they mention being a lifestyle movement almost. You've never heard of this.
I know what you're going with, but this is great.
Yeah. Well, wait, have you read that book?
No, wait, which book?
Plagueis.
No, I haven't.
Okay, then you don't know.
I know. I think I know what you're describing, but continue.
Okay. But you're met with a sense of curiosity, and you look at this plaque and kind of wipe some of the dust off, and you see there's a map, as well as a large number of names, but one name at the very top, but it is clearly defined, but it has been scratched out as to be illegible. But apparently there is a ruin somewhere to the southwest of here, up on the plateau, where some event occurred about 80 years ago that caused a serious social upheaval on this world. And you're left wondering kind of why you're being drawn towards this.
Malice is not wondering that far because, well, he does have a hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm. Though notably, the hitchhiker's been quiet for the past couple of days.
Malice kind of thinks internally, so, what? You being a little quiet up there, your Sith?
You're wearing your pack right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems to grow heavier.
Hmm.
Not like you can't carry it anymore, but like you almost feel it physically pulling down towards the ground. And almost like it warms up, almost becoming hot to the touch, like hot on your back. But it passes. The heat seems to fade, but the weight remains. You give it a quick adjustment, and you're like, my backpack is distinctly heavier than it was a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bothan, what are you doing?
Like exactly or in general?
Start somewhere.
Start generalized and go detailed if he asks.
Kind of wandering through the area, finding particular individuals with perhaps heavy coin purses that need lightened.
Yeah, so you're literally going around picking pockets.
Or stealing from shop vendors, kind of whatever opportunities come around.
Okay, can I get a perception check from you? I'll roll it, I guess. Go hard. Oh, also, now that you're here, I'm also going to roll for your...
Oh yeah, the force die.
Yep. To the light side. Definitely
That's
not
a rarity.
used. You spot some more affluent appearing travelers, kind of moving in a small throng of individuals down one of the more major streets, seemingly moving away from this seedier part of town towards what you can see down towards the end. There's a security checkpoint, and then there's what looks to be a much nicer city on the other end.
Fair enough. They are a target of opportunity. I'm going to probably try for at least one of them.
Okay, so that's going to be a skullduggery check, but first I will need stealth from you to try and sneak up unnoticed.
I can
amidst
roll
everything.
for him.
Would you like V or myself to roll it?
Coin flip.
Then V do it. The DM shouldn't be doing these things.
What's the difficulty on the stealth?
It's going to be daunting because you're in a brightly lit, sunny street in the middle of the day with a whole shitload of people around.
That's 4 purple?
4 purple, yeah. And probably just for whatever. Okay.
Fail.
So-
Wow.
Wow.
Is it a triumph and an advantage?
And because of that, while you begin moving your way closer and closer to this group of individuals, but as you're starting to get towards reach, you're hit with the realization that as much as you're trying, the odds of one of them at least seeing you in this brightly lit middle of the road in a busy city in the middle of the day is too great a risk, and you wisely take a step back and reassess your options and notice a different potential targets. You see, coming out of one of the local cantinas, or maybe it's a tap caf, just that people have gotten a little bit too drunk at. Stop flexing it. If you break that blister, then you're going to have an infection. Sorry. Anyway,
Proper wound care is no joke.
You see a group of 4 individuals wearing that same black and yellow armor that you saw on some of those enforcers down at the spaceport. Bodily throw this overweight human man in his mid-40s with a severely receding hairline to the point where it's more or less straight across the middle of the top of his head at this point. And kind of torn open clothes, just this kind of a mess of a human being, but clearly someone who had some money, as they are dressed in some degree of finery, though an absolute catastrophe. And they land face first on the hard pavement, skid slightly, and don't really move too much as they just kind of groan like on the ground.
a fine enough target.
Yeah, the man seems confused, dazed, and extremely drunk.
So an easier stealth check.
This is the kind of situation where it's not so much a stealth check as it is, how deeply do you want to search this individual?
Oh, they're that drunk.
I mean, if they're to the point where this isn't really too
Ghost.
important,
They were bodily thrown out of a tap calf at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, that's pretty drunk. Yeah. Motherfucker,
yeah,
you gotta...
we're gonna severely
bad.
lighten their pockets.
Yeah, can I get a skullduggery check just so that others around you can appear to see that you are helping rather than robbing this individual?
I mean, even if someone does notice, I have a very good cover story.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. V.
It's Skulldug.
I would say at this point probably average difficulty. Just it's not, you're not hiding from him, put it that way. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You were able to liberate from his person as you somewhat begrudgingly kind of half haul him up to his feet and like get him up towards a wall. As he's just kind of mumbling like just like doesn't seem to have any concept of what's going on around him. You liberate a credit chit, a couple of loose credits equaling about 350, which I will give to you. $363 to be precise. As well as a holdout pistol, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me figure out which model I want to give you.
Also, my disruptor should be on the main ship, so Len can fix it again. Since I let the blue smoke
your
out the
ambient
last
pulse
time I used-
rifle. Got it. I will put that in your
Yeah.
armory.
His eviscerator.
I let the blue smoke out last time again, so I need Len to fix it again.
Yes. Yes, it
Really,
did. V's
you
battery did.
really need to get better at rolling that shit.
Yeah, you need to just not roll natural ones effectively. Well, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
He just needs better dice.
They call it natural ones for a reason.
I mean, it only
actual
happens on a
roll of one.
despair.
Alright, I'll be right back, Scott Pete. Continue planning your next moves as you, realizing you push your luck too far, begin kind of making your way back towards the group.
I'm assuming this is. I only got the one individual, yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, fair enough. Let him back onto the ground and I'll go back to the group.
Up 300 credits is pretty good, though.
And a credit
Yeah.
chit, which you can
And a
hack
credit chip,
and
yeah.
steal whatever's on.
You know,
Freaking.
I always loved that I learned that if you get a burn, put mustard on it.
Huh.
Is that a southern thing?
I think. I don't know.
That comes from the same people that say to hold a raw steak on a bruise.
Okay,
Only
well,
the difference is, unlike the steak, this won't just give you salmonella, it'll give you cellulitis of the thumb.
Okay, well, when I was a kid, I grabbed a sparkler that had just went out, and we applied mustard to the burn, and I was fine. So my great granny was right.
That time.
Yeah, I I have
I implore
as a
you
child,
to
I
employ
burnt my
modern
hand
medicine.
severely, and I still have the burn cream from when I burnt my hand as a kid very severely by grabbing a radiator.
All right, I'll put what I had to deal with last year in the D&D channel. If you don't want to see it, don't. Some of you have seen it before.
Yeah, probably. Well, once the others get back, we need to, I guess, figure a way to not spook the guy that is tailing us and try and talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not fun.
No, that does not look fun.
No, that's not fun.
Hot things
I've
hurt.
done stuff like that. I grabbed a bearing that failed a couple years ago.
Oof. It did scar,
Yeah,
but it's most of the scar's gone away, thankfully.
I got
was
lucky. I got lucky with the extremely hot metal surface that I had to lay on. Didn't burn.
Just gave you. Never mind.
It made my arms red, like very red. But I did.
That's called a first-degree burn.
It did not whelp, which was good enough.
Anyway, as the two of you come and arrive back at the group, right as Cade is finishing his very large, generous portion of this kind of fried dish, and rejoining the group.
Oh man, that was good.
Anything on comms in a minute.
There you two are. Did you not hear my comm?
No.
You put out a comm message. I never heard anything other than static.
Oh, that's not good. Lovely. Well, we are being tailed. I noticed
Aren't we?
one. Yes, but this is someone we kind of want to talk to this time. Seeing as how what our friend here, looking over at Cade, who's finishing up his food, found out from the vendor.
Oh.
If you want to explain to them.
We're gonna need their help to get us to the southwest wasteland area. So he believes that that is where they're held up, is somewhere in the southwest.
There's something
And
ancient out
scavenger hunts
southwest
we
as
begin.
well.
And it's the consortium that's holding them up, so we can't exactly go in guns blazing. We don't have the firepower to deal with the entire planet this time.
No, we have to be smart about this one.
I will say, as you go and glance back, that individual who you saw in the corridor is gone.
They probably haven't gotten far.
Yes, but tracking them down is such a pain. K9B, just be ready. We may have to go tracking.
We know who's tailing us?
Nope.
Consortium. Best guess. Might be a Hut member, but more than likely Consortium since they control the planet.
I was gonna say it could be a member of the Hut Kajik. It's not a Hut. You're pretty confident about that.
They would have shot at us already if it was a Hut.
Well, no, it would have looked like a Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if it was the Huts that were tracking us. They're people. So where are we walking to?
Let's go make some friends with the consortium.
Do we know where we're going in the city?
Well, we know where they were. We can head back towards the spaceport, I guess.
They seem to run the security around here, so we might as well try and figure out. Oh, go talk to some of them.
Find somebody with a gun.
Looking around, most people seem to have guns.
I'm going to say that's
I mean, even we
not
have
exactly
guns.
the best descriptor for.
Based on our perception
saw a
checks and
few-
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Cole.
I saw a few throw a man out of the bar not far from here.
I
guess
guess
we
we should
could-
make our way to Cole and into the bar.
Okay.
Let's head that way then.
Or the cantina.
Basically, wherever I'll go to where I had pilfered this drunk individual's pockets to the bar.
Yeah, you've been walking that way, and Malister, you'll be the first to notice as two individuals kind of fall in behind you shortly after you leave the market. not standing too close, but distinctly following.
Well, we got
One of which seems to be, from what you can sense, the same one of the two individuals you'd seen at the spaceport. The other one is a new
Before the
presence.
spaceport?
He, when he used the Force sense,
Oh, those
He
two guys.
said-
Oh, okay.
the Defilers, yeah. Higher,
So wrong, but
it,
yeah, okay. I
it's the
remember.
name. It's the name for basically their.
What do you mean it's so wrong?
It sounds so wrong. Defile.
The Defilers! Yeah.
No, I remember.
They're
who
here
it
to
is, sorry.
defile you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of
That's,
gross, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. All right.
You continue down and eventually find yourselves outside the bar. The fat man is still lying there. He has gone from sitting up against the post to lying on his side next to it. He appears to have vomited on himself. The two individuals behind you stop about 10 feet back. And you see emerge from the bar those same four guards that you had seen before, Cole, this time wearing their helmets, disruptor rifles held, not pointed at you, but very much in a low ready. There's another couple of individuals come walking around, and you realize very quickly you have become surrounded here.
At least they made it easy for us to talk to them, but this is a bit much.
You see the first individual you had seen back at the spaceport, or this is the Clatuinian individual, kind of walk up towards you and pull his hood down. You see he's kind of like almost a reddish skin tone rather than the green that's more common with the species. And you see now as he moves closer the higher quality than you might think for a soldier of a criminal enterprise. Red armor of a Zon Consortium Defiler underneath his cloak that he's kind of draped over himself, he says.
The Administrator would like to speak with you. He has some questions about a certain incident near Generis last year. Something about a jamming system?
Don't know much about that.
I think you do.
No.
Let me be clear. This is not a request, but I don't have orders to harm you. Nor do I think that's the Administrator's goal. Come on.
Lead
If
the
nothing
way.
else, you'll have something to do for the rest of your stay.
I'm gonna follow and motion everyone else to come with me.
Yep.
And you do note immediately that while you are certainly being escorted by the time you make it down this road, a group of about 10 individuals that are all heavily armed, none of them are pointing weapons at you directly, and they have not taken your own weapons. There seems to be some element of trust here. But also, as you're walking, you realize, oh, Generis, that's where we got the jammer from the asteroid base.
I knew the moment he said it, and I'm just like, ah, shit.
Remember?
When we had to go sneak to good old Moff
Entrala.
Yeah, the shipyard in
Remember
Entrala. We had
the
this
setup mission before you crashed the ship, the space station, or try to crash the space station into another space station.
We had to
Honestly,
steal.
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
I didn't
We
think
had
you
to
would.
s-
It was fine.
we
by
had
us.
to steal.
I remember.
We had to
I
steal
remember.
a jamming device from the Zon Consortium.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I don't remember it, but let's keep going.
It was session 14,
Mm-hmm.
You did. Damn.
5 months ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, you were led through kind of this maze of streets to a kind of a more open area, like a large parking lot, and ushered into a very large... It's not a skiff, it's a proper enclosed airspeeder, but it's very clearly like been converted from a cargo vessel. And you find yourselves all sitting inside of it, packed in a little bit uncomfortably tightly next to each other on one side of the vehicle on this long bench, while on the other side, the two defilers that were with this group, as well as... you're gonna just giggle every time I say that. Very well. As well as five of the consortium enforcers kind of file in, sitting across the room.
Defiling.
They've defile in, yes. The whole place is disgusting. It has been... No. But, yeah, God, sorry. Processing that joke was... Oh, God. Slammed my drink a little
It was so
there.
stupid.
It was so
was
stupid,
great.
but it made me chuckle. So, like, yeah, good job. The vehicle takes flight and it begins immediately ignoring every traffic lane that possibly exists here and flying just at rooftop height towards the center of the main city. And you see as you go past the actual Moff Palace of this world, where the well-paid by the local forces Imperial Governor normally resides, and you're surprised to see that there are not Imperial soldiers standing guard, but rather Consortium soldiers standing guard outside of it. And you're led towards one of the larger buildings, which appears to have been a hotel at one point, but doesn't seem to be accepting guests anymore. You
They
fly
paid them
into
off well.
Yeah, stop playing with a pistol, Tristan. Look over, he's got a gun again.
He always has a gun.
I know, it's just...
Fucking rancher.
I'm going to the range tomorrow, but you don't see me playing with it.
What she said.
The weather is shit here, so I can't go to the range tomorrow.
Oh, trust me, it's
Indoor
also
range.
shit here too. So
Well, I'm going to an indoor range. Oddly enough, I just
Oh.
discovered today there's a range 15 minutes from my house, but it's not the one I normally go to, which is 45 minutes away by the airport. So I'm going to that one. But that one is a better selection for the ammo I want to buy as well. But that's a different matter. Anyway.
Continuing on.
You're led into... The vehicle lands in one of the kind of upper level parking garages. It seems to be like you have a lower hotel, parking garage, upper hotel. You gather that the higher levels are probably more exclusive. And you file out and see that this entire building has clearly been overtaken by the consortium. There are a large number of combat-equipped vehicles here, including sitting next to a large cargo shuttle, something big enough to carry it, 2 massive Mandalorian-built tanks.
Ooh.
I love it.
From
What? Just cut out what?
Oh, what?
From the
From
other
the
room?
3-point line.
Yeah, from the 3-point line. What?
Who the fuck is here?
no one's here.
Canderous class heavy tanks.
Yep. The Zon Consortium.
Factory painted?
I'll
Yep.
send a picture to V. I've got artwork.
The Zon Consortium stole the blueprints for them and manufactures them themselves.
You know that in character?
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Oh, if you're curious, this is what the red dudes look like, V.
Well, hang on. Let me walk back from the kitchen.
That's his tank. That is the red guy. The red guys. The enforcers are the ones on the left in this picture.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
These guys are serious.
that tank is not a fuck around tank. That is a
No
it
shit.
will
It's
kill you.
Mandalorian. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking Mandalorian.
It's got twin mass drivers.
Of course it does.
If any of you aren't familiar, I'll put it in here as well. Here is the enforcer. Here is some of the not the enforcer. That's the defiler. Here's some enforcer. Oh, that's from a video game from 2005,
Mm-hmm.
Empire War.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Forces of Corruption DLC.
That artwork, mind you, is third party.
Yeah.
Oh, for the
That's-
tank?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's some.
Actually,
That's someone
all
that
of them. All of them are after the facts.
Yeah. People took.
Irritate Lyra.
Yeah, there's the in-game artwork.
It can irritate you.
Yeah, y'all are just gonna hear a disappointing grunting sound from Lyra.
I will say you also spot. Hang on.
I'm curious what else you're gonna give them right now, because like they haven't found certain things yet. So
Is putting
I'm
mustard
trying.
on a burn really as southern as my friend just told me? Because she just said, I told her that I burned the fuck out of myself, and she went, "That's the most." And I said I put mustard on it. She said, "That's the most southern thing I've ever heard."
I mean, you're seasoning it like South Carolina barbecue.
That's no. Okay. Mustard takes the burn out.
I mean, mustard does have analgesic properties, but I
So what
will
else
clean
you-
it off.
what else are you giving them?
You see a bunch of like a Bantha 2 skiffs, some armored
Mhm.
skiffs of some variety. There appear to be some strange starfighters you've never seen before that seem to have quad lasers mounted on little arms out the side of it almost. Kind of like an X shape in general.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Vipers.
Yep. I was like, is he trying to describe a Star Viper to as if no, that would make
being
sense.
vague, you know?
Yeah.
What else we got here? We've also got. Hang on, I have a whole category for the Zon Consortium now. It's under Pirates and Criminals Zon Consortium. You see at least 2 Aggressor class starfighters, as well as Recurix class assault fighters.
Who the fuck is here?
They bought those. Let me just say that there's not supposed to be an active battle going on right now. So let me change the music. You were led out of this hangar towards the.
You minimized it, by the way. There we go.
You're led out of the hangar into the lushly appointed interior of this hotel building. still seemingly well enough maintained, but clearly to a lower degree than when guests were here. One of the kind of large open, kind of dining halls, was a restaurant, is now more or less just an open tap caf with an open bar and some live music being played in the corner by a small band, and a bunch of individuals, most of which wearing some sort of uniform or armor or affiliation with the consortium, playing games at tables, watching pod races and other events on holo screens. It's a kind of a lively environment, and you're led up towards an elevator which takes you rapidly towards the upper level.
For lack of better phrasing, they've turned this hotel into a base.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
And
Lovely.
an established one at that. They've clearly been here for a while. Stepping out, you find yourself moving towards what was one of the main penthouse suites of this hotel, and entering into the room. Inside, you see 4 additional individuals in the red defiler armor, and in addition to the 2 who were with you before, and the 4 enforcers who had followed you up. At this point, they do request that you hand over all of your weapons.
Are they searching us?
They will be.
I will hand them all my obviously visible weapons.
I'll hand over the
I
AR-1.
have my hidden holster on me. I forgot if I took that off.
Yes, you do. You have your military holdout blaster on you.
Well, correction, that was the holdout blaster that was just recovered. Because he just stole that one.
I have a stealth holster as well as if it's on my person.
I would imagine you have left that behind with your other holdout blaster, but unless it's
sure
sewed into your outfit.
No, it would be because it was a separate thing. So
Yeah.
There's nothing on the armor.
it's
about
probably in my armory. Yeah.
I'll hand over the AR-1 and the DL-7H. And I'll forget about the stealth fiber knife for now.
Mouse hands
Quote
over
unquote,
his
forget.
hand blaster. And due to the modifications on the lightsaber, well, it just looks like a fucking Hydra spanner.
Okay. Well, let's find out how good those are, because they are going to search.
So it's a daunting
Let's
check
see.
to recognize my weapons.
Yeah,
Daunting with like setbacks.
go ahead and add 2 setbacks to mine.
You don't find anything on UV.
Mine is...
It's hard difficulty for you because your stuff isn't explicitly hidden, I don't believe, Tarnus.
The stealth fiber knife, I have it just, tucked away in a side pocket on the belt, but it does have 2 setbacks because of the stealth property.
Well,
no.
they have it.
Aw,
Bang
damn.
down, they look for it, they pull it out, just goes. He gives you the Klaatuinian gives you a look of really, dude, and just sets it down the table.
I forget it's there some of the time. Don't exactly use it.
Sure.
All right, next up, Cole. Cole, are you attempting to conceal that holdout blaster? Or are you placing it on the table?
Yeah, we'll try. I mean, I'm used to having a holster where it would go, but you know.
Wait, hang on. I think it too has a. Ignore that roll because I believe it just as a holdout blaster has a thing that makes it hard to see. Set one setback.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh, God!
They definitely find it. Take one look at it and go. Is this even yours?
I get that a lot, especially considering the other weapon I carry.
This is just a piece of shit. The rest of your kit is all nice. You picked this up off of someone, didn't you? He just chuckles and sets it on the table. Moves on.
I can be a collector.
I look back. That's a terrible piece to collect.
It is. You do look. It is like an old, like Republic era holdout blaster that's been somewhat crudely up-powered to the point where you're like, yeah, that thing's probably gonna spark if you shoot it more than 3 times in a couple of seconds. But yeah, no. Assuming you're putting that blaster down, Malistaire, and then you have scanner-proof hardware.
Scanner-proof hardware and a masking kit.
Oh my god.
You gave him quite the setup for that lightsaber.
2 failures by default. Oh god. Okay.
Oh wow.
Fixed results, 2 failures.
Where do I get this?
It's gonna be hard difficulty. Oh, and the unique mod. It's actually 3 failures.
What?
The rest of the shit is just gonna be that. So yeah, it says 0% chance.
Oh god.
Wow! Look at all those fails.
They see what looks just like a tool, and they just pay 0 mind to it. All right, Cade, are you attempting to hide anything?
I'm totally going to attempt to hide this Orlikin.
There's
so gonna try and hide it.
I will say the enforcer takes one look at it and just kind of looks at you and just gives you an instant nod of respect, like nice.
You should let him roll. He'll die daunting with 2 setbacks.
I will hand over my Orlikin.
You're also in clone armor, by the way.
Yeah.
I will say they do not notice the boot blade.
I was totally prepared to like do a whole bit where like I'm trying to take the boot off.
Would you like to?
Oh god.
You know what? Yeah. We're gonna try and just do like the whole little. I'm gonna hop around and pull off the boot and hand it to him. I'm even gonna show him the little pressure button that like pops the blade out.
Which boot is it in? Is it your left one or your right one?
It's right boot.
Right butt. Okay.
It's the right cheek. Got it.
Yeah, it's on the as opposed to the left.
Left cheek, left cheek, left cheek.
Top pocket.
Which pocket? My back pocket. You got 7 back pockets. Left cheek.
What is that from? I've heard that, but I can't remember.
Transformers.
Gotcha.
The first one, yeah.
Oh god, you're right. Left cheek.
Tyrese Gibson, dude.
That movie was just like too funny sometimes. Anyway. Yeah. I think we've searched everyone. I'm gonna say that Cross just hands over his shit. Which, funnily enough for Cross, he's got so many things on him, including like 2 frag grenades, a thermal detonator, 4 rockets. Like he just starts laying shit out. It is very much the classic scene of just pulling weapons out of every fucking pocket.
Like the
Elizabeth
beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean, when Elizabeth is just randomly pulling weapons out of everywhere.
One second, pulls a blunderbuss out of your pants. What? Like. I love that gag. It's been done so many times over, but it never ceases to be amusing. I will say, the amount of grenades you pull out and your roll of flex det tape, sorry.
He has more on him?
Yeah, he does. Cade does. Cade is a roll of flex.
Christ.
I was when you mentioned that Hockey's character was pulling stuff out, I was thinking more of the Sinbad scene, where he's just knife, crossbow, knife, sword, like Bro, where the fuck are you pulling this from?
No. Again, it's a classic gag. It's been done multiple times in a whole bunch of different media.
And you know what, V? I still have 6 stacks of debt tape in my personal storage.
You bought a crate of the shit, so like
I did.
I mean, to be fair, I have a crate of sonic grenades that I always keep 2 on me with.
Okay. Yeah.
But they never found that, so...
I didn't see that in your inventory.
What do you mean you didn't see it in my inventory? It's
Okay,
right...
so... You said you're...
God damn it. Right there.
Yeah, somehow you were able to hide shit, weren't you?
Yeah.
We're not questioning how they missed the whipcord thrower, the grenade, and probably the
whipcord
parrying
thrower and the
backpack.
wrist blaster are both integrated into the armor.
Yeah, those they wouldn't have necessarily noticed. I'm gonna say this: they definitely saw the sonic grenades because it's the size of a fucking baseball. You're not hiding that very easily.
Oh, they're in my back.
Are you wearing a cape or something to hide it? Like, I mean,
No, but I'd probably say something smart, like, because they're right above my ass, because they're on my belt. I could probably fool them into saying, like, not even looking there. I mean, even so, if they could take the sonic grenades, I got a lot more on me.
yeah, I think they're gonna take the sonic grenades.
Alright, I'll unequip them.
Now you can leave them in your inventory for the purposes of this.
Oh no, they're in my inventory, I just unequipped them.
Okay, got it. You were led through as soon as they were satisfied with the removal of whatever weapons they could find. Anyway, you were led through from this kind of the antechamber of this large suite into what would be the main living space. Where set up against one of the walls, you see a very large desk, sitting behind of which you see a remarkably pissed off looking Dracelian man. And Dracelians, if you're not aware, have you seen Prune Faced? Literally sold as that. But the whole head is kind of like a scrotum. For lack of a better term. I'm going to post it in the channel because I just don't have a better option for this to describe them. Got this kind of light. Yeah, not quite even. This.
Oh, the brain head.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
It's got the seam in the middle though, so like.
They are a little dickheadish.
This one seems extra pissed off.
Yes. I need water for this voice. 1 second. That was alcohol. Hang on.
I'm going to hazard a guess. My 2 droids were kept back.
Oh yeah, they're not in the
room. They're not allowed in the room. One of them is a literal killing machine. The other, well, the other's a partial killing machine.
One's meant for killing people. The other's meant for killing game.
Everything else.
Yeah. Sorry about the speed of today's session, everyone. I'm just kind of out of it today.
You're fine.
You're all good.
We haven't really been in the full swing of things for a little bit, so we're
I've
still
also
getting
been
back on the horse.
I've been out of town way too fucking much recently. Notes. I had them pulled up, but they're down the list now. Yeah. What the lead Calatunian goes, Administrator Colomb, we brought them here. I know you brought them here. Right, so I just go stand in the corner. Look scary, it's what we pay you for. Tent. Alright, you fuckers. I got words for you, okay? First, you blow up 3 of my fucking ships. You know why I'm stuck here in the ass into nowhere on fucking Saleucami? Because you fuckers attacked my station. And now you have the gall to show up here. In the middle of fucking nowhere. Why? Why are you here?
We're
got
here on
business?
some.
Just
We're
fucking
here
with
on
me? Is
some-
that your whole shit? What?
I apologize. We're here
No, you
because
don't.
we are looking up some old friends that live out of town. We just needed somewhere to land for the time being while we are looking for them.
Oh, you chose a wonderful fucking place. Who are you looking for?
A couple
Clones.
associates from the Clone
You're looking for the
Wars.
clones. All right, fine. They're under consortium protection. Do you have a reason for dealing with them?
I'm going to step back and point or wave my
I'm
hand
just
at
gonna wave
Look,
at
I
him.
see the
like,
two of them here, but that's not. What are they trying to join him? You're going on a fucking camping trip with your fellow clone boys. You're gonna go sing Kumbaya around the fucking fire.
Maybe we will. We're just out here. And, we want to find him, talk to him a little bit,
Kate, tell him the truth.
reunite.
Reunite. Fine. Okay, you're gonna take them off world. Look, you'd be doing me a favor with that. I won't
That's
lie
the
to
plan.
you.
If it'll help you out, the ultimate
Don't
goal is
assume you're helping me. You'd be
Yeah,
The
doing me a
ultimate-
favor,
we're
it doesn't
trying
mean
to
it's
take him out of
consistent.
here.
Look, they've been here. They've been great neighbors. They help deal with the other bullshit on this planet. You understand how much we have to deal with the Hutts? How much we have to deal with the Nuno? Yeah, I know. Scary fucking name, Nuno. Yeah, they'll still eat you. Bigger fucking problems out there. The Thalio, the Nuno. This world is a piece of shit. I want to go back to fucking Generis. But after you came in, destroyed my fucking task force, and robbed me of my fucking signal jammer, well, guess who got reassigned? But, again, part of me doesn't hate you for it, because that was a boring posting too. And if I can prove my ass back here, I can move on to something better and brighter. So maybe, just maybe, you can redeem yourselves to me, and I'll let you meet your clone buddies. Hell, I'll let you take them out of this planet. Hell, I'll arrange transit. But you gotta deal with the other clone situation.
What other
The
clone
other-
situation?
You know the whole thing with the Clone Wars being called the Clone Wars when the clones were just a small part of the army? Yeah, they weren't the only... Yeah, it wasn't just the Republic making clones. The CIS had a program here too. Only they weren't
What?
cloning humans, they were cloning Nikdos.
Where?
You ever heard of
Oh,
the
no.
Udaki Shadow Warriors?
I'm gonna guess
Probably
I haven't
not.
heard of that.
No, no, you
No.
didn't
No.
fucking think so. Because they're extinct, or rather, they should have been. Last one of them was a guy named Bach. Yeah, I know, fucking creative-ass name, don't you think? People gotta find something better to do rather than name children after random sounds that animals make. As it stands, Dooku decided to use Saleucami to clone him. We got big lava tubes under the world. You wonder why there's sinkholes everywhere? It's all fucking full of water. Some of it's full of lava, some of it's full of air. The ones full of air were turned into cloning chambers. And they made a couple thousand of these fucking Nikto super warriors. Was a bit of a bitch, apparently, for them to get rid of them. Took the Republic going in and literally flooding the tunnels. Of course, they didn't get all of them. But, knowing the Republic, you know how wonderful they were, just saying, you know what? The threat's not visible anymore, we're gonna call it a day and go home. Why do you think the Empire rose? Couldn't see the threats within themselves, much less outside. My neighbors are gonna fucking think I'm crazy. But I hope you understand that's where we're standing on this matter. So, you go in there, do your little fucking terrorist magic, and kill off those the remaining clones. Bad clones, I don't have any prejudices against you guys. You guys are actually helpful in my life. Okay? Thank you for your service. Fuck you for serving the Empire for a little bit.
These guys did it.
So, we're gonna give you this. We're gonna give you transit. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna deal with this problem, and you're gonna give me back my fucking life. Okay?
Sounds
Not gonna
a fair
make
enough
any
deal.
promises.
Fair enough deal.
Now, Kent, you want to get them on the fucking way? You're gonna stand there like an impotent fuckface for the rest of the day again. Don't make that face at me. Remember, I am technically your father-in-law.
Oh!
I'm just gonna tilt my head since I have my helmet on.
Yeah, it's a long fucking story. I'll tell you later if you redeem enough of your... God, I'm so pissed off I can't even talk anymore. What have you done to me?
Listen. If it makes you feel any better, what we used that signal jammer for fucked the Empire royally.
Oh yeah, no, you made Moff Kane look like a right bitch. I loved that. That's one of the only reasons you're not getting shot in the face when you come here. Because I'm pissed at you for fucking with my life, but at least you did something with a purpose with it. I don't see you as an enemy. I see you as someone who got in my fucking way. So, you clear the path for me, we're clean. I got nothing to hate you for. You got me?
Tarnish shrugs, like, fair enough.
Salio! Where did that bitch... Kent, where's Salio? I think she was down at this... Well, go find her. She's the only scout who knows the fucking area. I'm gonna send Salio with you. She's wonderful. You'll love her. Probably. I don't know. If she's drunk, oh boy, you're in for more shit than I am today.
I'm just gonna sigh and walk towards the direction that he points at.
Yeah, any fucking questions as you trottle your way out of here?
You mentioned they're cloned Nick. Oh lord. How many are there? Do you have a best guess?
Well, they tried making about 12,000 of them originally. Most were killed.
Good God.
Most were killed. In theory, there's a couple hundred left at most. More likely, a couple dozen. Again, it was a smaller scale project. And it literally was only done that last year, the Clone Wars.
Well, worst quantity.
Could you retrieve something for our ship for us? Since you're going to be taking us to where we need to be.
At least let us stop.
Ship,
or let us.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got nothing wrong with that.
Awesome.
Look, she's probably over by the port anyway. She likes to hang out there. She loves tuning that fucking starfighter of hers rather than doing a fucking job. Honestly, do well enough, I'll let you take her out of here. She's been a right pain in my ass since I got here.
You said she was a scout. We are looking for more of those.
Whoop-de-fucking-do. Enjoy. Get the hell out of my office.
I already left the
go.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tardis is gonna
About face.
turn around and leave.
You walk out of the room, the door's closed behind you, and you see Kent, the first of the Clatuinian defiler, just go, full body sigh. It's like, at least most of it wasn't directed at me today.
He's like this normally.
Worse.
So this is his good day.
I feel
wouldn't
bad
say
for
that.
you.
He was nice on my wedding day. That was literally the only day. And I'm pretty sure that's because my wife was going to kill him otherwise.
Oh, I'm glad
You
we
can
caught him
never
on
be
a
good
day.
enough. You have to deal with the fucking in-laws. Come on. You people are far more pleasant to be around at this rate.
Mouse grabs his blaster.
Yep. No.
Hang out a little
The
bit longer, you
stereotypical.
might
All right.
change your opinion.
Picking up the weapons.
Yeah, it's just rapid redonning of equipment.
Hockey takes like 5 minutes.
K9. Let's go.
Hockey takes like 5
Yeah.
minutes to reattach everything.
Ugh. Honestly, yeah, no, it's a good thing that most of the galaxy saw what we did to the fucking Moff Kane.
Well, it was Empire Day.
Yeah,
dude.
Yep, it was their only holiday.
No, it's not their only holiday, but
Well,
it's
then
one of
they're
their most
most
important.
The penultimate holiday for the Empire.
Christmas!
Yep.
Essentially.
We blew up a big ship on Christmas.
including
A couple of them.
collateral on several smaller ships.
Yep.
Oh, Christmas in the Empire was a sad day that year.
Granted,
I mean,
most
we
of the
did
people
what,
were
$1
down on the
billion
planet, so,
worth of damages?
Oh yeah, they just got a massive
few
light
billion?
show. They're like, "Oh, cool, display of force." Oh no, why is that falling? Oh no.
Is that falling? It looks
Uh-oh.
like it's falling. Oh, it's falling.
also caused another station to have to.
Also, if you guys are curious, your average page on Wikipedia draws like 1 gig of memory.
What the fuck?
Because
Wait,
I had like
what?
the Mugaki Shadow Army page open and it's drawing 986 megabytes of memory on its own.
Damn.
Versus my Google Docs notes page is drawing 63.
God damn.
Or sorry, 227. It was 63 was the calculator. You're rapidly brought back down towards Speeder, and this time you have a... This time, instead of the large one they put you in a much smaller airspeeder. This one with a turret on the top of it, actually. And the two defilers hop into the front seat, and this time actually don their helmets, the kind of angular red armor that defines their position within the organization. Which I just realized now, they totally just took the lower half of the mask of Darth Vader for it. Neat shit. Anyway. And the craft lifts off and begins heading back down towards the port. No one is now. Both of them are sitting in the separate driver's compartment now. You have a moment of relative quiet to yourselves.
What are the chances we run into this guy here?
The fact that he knew who we were is bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
We have made quite the name for ourselves.
But they don't know our names. That's the bad part.
Let's be honest, we're a rather eclectic bunch. I'm sure someone can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, during the situation with him, we didn't even really leave the ship.
Someone had to leave to go and pick up the jammer on the station.
Yeah, but like,
We were pressed for time, so we kind of moved it along, but...
yeah, it was the clones and the Mando. That's it.
Yeah. What I would suggest thinking is this. How much effort would someone with the kind of underworld connections taken to be a high-level member of the Zon Consortium take to try and track down information on the people that robbed him?
Probably a
Everything.
probably a decent amount. He probably tracked us all the way till... That's one of the main reasons he knew what happened to his fucking jamming device.
Yep. Cookies.
Alright, well... Several dozen... clones is going to be annoying to deal with, but... Who knows, maybe it'll be shooting fish in a barrel because they'll be in tunnels.
Maybe.
If
It'll
they're
be harder to find them.
Oh, they said a scout is going to be leading us, though from the sounds of it, they're a drunkard.
No, they're a tinkerer. And a drunk, but mostly tinkerer, from how he sounded.
I can
Who knows?
I can respect the work though. You've always got to make sure that your craft is in perfect condition.
And It is an interesting craft indeed you spot as you land down in the consortium control part of the spaceport and begin heading off towards the rather interesting looking Y-Wing, you think?
Oh God.
As that is the starfighter you actually find sitting there.
It's an ugly, isn't it?
No.
That's not an ugly. What the
Oh.
fuck is that? That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
Currently, the craft is not in that condition. Many of the panels have been pulled off, and active work is being undertaken as you see a single female individual with, well, I'll just show the face in a moment. Kind of almost like pinkish hued hair tied back in a long braid that kind of flops over one shoulder, wearing a tight jacket of some sort of synthetic material with kind of a slate gray coloration, her blue skin and amber colored eyes, giving a fairly striking appearance for this Pantoran. Ignore the name, that's someone else's fanon character I've hijacked for this. As you see her and a team of probably 6 or 7 different droids trying to do some work. And as you disembark the shuttle and head over, you see her duck behind the panel. He goes, "Go try that again!" "No, I don't." The droids kind of spark back and forth. "Look, if we need a new motivator, we get a new motivator. We don't want to deal with this problem all day, though. I need to get flying, alright?" "Oh, hey, Kent, what's going on?" "Visitors, do you say?" "Boss wants you to lead him off towards the site." "Oh, of course, it's now my job to lead the fucking stragglers about." "At least you are like more competent than the last group of idiots."
Tarnus looks over at Kent. He's tried this before.
It wasn't exactly this. It was. Someone may have released a infant crate dragon.
Tarnus' eyes like get a bit more wide than normal. What?
Turbo
Where?
with it. Don't.
Oh.
But yes, a group of individuals of some acclaimed skill had come through, and I was sent to them out there. Sarah here took them over, and they were promptly eaten. It was admittedly somewhat hilarious. Like, literally, set down 10 seconds later in the stomach. It was so fast.
That would be a crate dragon for you.
Oh,
Please tell me.
Cade's gonna completely disregard everyone, and I'm oohing and awing at this ship.
Yeah, looking it over, it is definitely a Cohen Sarah product, but this was definitely not a released version of the Y-Wing. This was a prototype of some variety. And notably, the only designation you find says BTL6 SY-Wing.
Yeah, this is a Super Y.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get any ideas.
Looks like you like your ships, huh, Clone?
More than you know. I have a Y-Wing myself that is quite something.
I'll have to see it sometime.
It's in need of a lot of repairs currently.
Oh, is that the case?
It's not needing a lot of repairs. We only took a little bit of damage.
He tends to fly it a little harder than
Rough.
most clones.
The only way to fly in a fight is as hard as you can.
That's the truth.
If you want to get home, that is. Looks over at Tarnus. Why do I get the impression you get ships shot out from under you?
Because it's not wrong. At least the smaller ones get shot from under me. It's usually right at the end of the fight.
Well, at least you've got the timing down. If it's the opening move and you're just sitting EVA the whole battle, that's just sad.
Tarnus kind of grumbles about bullshit force.
But anyway, maybe I'll take you on a flight sometime, Flyboy. I'm faster than X-Wing in this.
You're faster than X-Wing.
Let's see if you're faster than my Y-Wing.
Oh, Race? Now you have my attention. Okay, I like these ones. Where am I taking them? Kenko's clone project. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, it's that bad, huh?
It's just a shitty place to go, full of clones that want to kill everyone. And actually a bunch of clones like you, who are the only things stopping them from killing everyone. You see,
Everybody wants to kill us. What else is new?
you actually start hearing, say the music is canny, you start hearing gunfire in the distance. Let me guess, the Hutts are at it again? Don't worry, it's distant.
You know you're not streaming, by the way, right?
I was gonna say we don't. You aren't
When did
streaming.
that stop?
It not that long ago. Yeah. So are we catching a ride in the speeder, or are we flying out there?
Well, that depends. That depends. What ship did you bring with you?
We brought one of my people's ships, a Cormac class.
Ooh, good choice. Fast. Not enough rear-facing weapons to truly be safe at that size.
Doesn't matter if you have a good pilot.
Very true. Very true. And a lot more durable than the Fang fighters. I don't know what's the problem with them. They like to pop.
Yeah.
Hey, just... I hope you understand. It's just work. I hope I haven't killed any of your friends or family directly. That is what it is. But... Kent, are we just going out there tonight? You can wait until morning if you must, but no, it's fine. We'll take them to the compounds. I'm sure the other clones would like to meet them. Provided you didn't bring any Jedi with you after all. That wouldn't go well. Anyway.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Jedi are hard enough to come by as it is.
Never do such a thing.
I need you all to roll a fucking sharp check now, because it's just the way that was answered.
Could it be a deception?
It can be deception. It can be deception.
Just regular?
Deception, coercion, or charm. I'll allow all of them if you justify. Yeah, just regular. She's not looking too hard.
Motherfucker. Bullshit.
Do I need a roll as well?
It wasn't an... I don't think you said anything.
You didn't say anything, so no.
I'm just fucking deadpan right now. Just like, yes, yes.
A singular drop of sweat starts to go down his mouth.
Just the left nostril twitches slightly.
Just, yep.
It gives you Tarnus a look like, you're not a Jedi. Whatever, don't talk about it. It was just a joke. Truth be told, I've never met one of them. They are strange. Relic of history. Oh well, hopefully
they're strange, all right.
Fewer things to deal with.
I'm gonna elbow Cade. Shut up.
Anyway, I wouldn't mind actually flying on your vessel, because I don't really want to take this baby out there when I'm still when she's got half of her pants off.
That's understandable. I'm gonna grab Cade by the back of his fucking
Armor.
like the back of his neck where his armor is. I'm just gonna grab him and just pull him
Hey.
away from the ship.
Well, now I know who the bottom in the relationship is.
You can help her fix it later.
Are you still actively drooling at the ship?
Yeah, actively.
He's looking back over his shoulder constantly.
Probably pouting under his fucking helmet.
I didn't think if you were wearing helmets right now.
Yeah, are you wearing your helmet, Woggy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna do my wowing still better.
Just under your breath?
Yep.
Oh, is it now?
Well, now I need to know what you have.
Oh
I
Lord,
don't know
don't
where
get him.
this voice is vacillating between German and like Thai. I don't know what's going on with it. We're having
Don't
fun.
get him. Don't get him started on it.
Let me
Also,
guess.
I
You
also
were a
was
clone
thinking
pilot
to-
during the war?
Yep.
Flew a Y-wing?
Indeed, I did.
You added a new weapon system.
Plural.
Plural.
Plural. Oh god, that's hard to say. Plural.
It's like me trying to say
rural. Yeah.
You're going to get to meet his tail gunner.
Oh, you didn't bring all of your friends with you?
I wouldn't
Not
call
exactly.
him a friend.
Oh.
You'll understand when
Now
we get
I'm
to the
curious.
ship.
I also need to ask you about the assassin droid you're traveling with. That is not a normal...
Tarnis gives her a look like, how did you know?
When you're a gearhead, you learn to work on all sorts of things. And you don't see HK droids very often.
Well, at least I don't have to lie
Especially
about what it
support
is.
ones. You know, Zerka still makes them. Just a different model now. I think they're on the 82? 83? Something.
We had to
I mean,
use parts from the newer models to get this one working.
I'd imagine. Considering it's, well, older than the
Old.
oldest hut here.
Not going to mention where I got it from.
What is your designation, droid? And yes, I'm making you voice the droid.
Oh god. I don't think we even settled on a voice for him.
It speaks
Oh,
like an
here it
HK
is.
droid. Answer, you know?
God.
Query. Indignantly. Like, you know, like
Yeah, I don't know
Sarcastically.
how you would respond to that. Yeah. This unit's designation is HK 009.
it's 009.
Or 009. Yeah, oy vey.
Oy vey. It's Jewish too.
No, that's just me. Me saying that.
Jewish.
Christ, no. Shut up.
It's the Jewish assassin droid.
It's a fucking saying, you ass.
I'm gonna gefilter you like a fish. That was so bad.
Done killing somebody. Mazel tov.
Statement, this one's gonna gut you. Like, yeah.
Statement. Meatbag is going to be gutted. Gutted.
Statement.
They're gonna give you a
All
breast.
you meat bags are idiots.
Oh god. I need to make that his voice now. I'm gonna make a stereotypical New Jersey Jewish accent for him.
Oh god.
I can only do that as a woman's voice though. I don't know how to do it as a man's. Oh god.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
We didn't
Oh, no,
You're
exactly.
going to be watching
Nice
Polly
ship. The
D and
ship is-
adapting.
You can't
Ow.
say that to me, Tristan. The ship is mine and it's sinking. I'm sorry.
Eh,
I'm sorry.
well,
The mental concept of that is just too fucking funny to me.
once we
Very enthusiastic walks.
Ah, oh my god.
get back to the ship, it's going
You've
to
arrived. You've arrived at the ship. Like,
Cade, you might want to make sure your gunner doesn't shoot her.
That'll be fine. Kind of like
is
whistle
the
at
gunner a
Frankie.
droid or
He-
just
he
trigger happy?
he's sitting just inside that door. Probably.
Open the door, Frankie. We're here.
It'd probably be
No, Elise will be the one to open the door.
Please let it be Dum Dum that opens the door.
No.
Let her get an introduction to Dum Dum. Since she just had 6 droids she was dealing with.
She just got this huge talk up about how like you're not gonna expect it, and then Dum Dum.
Let her mistake Dum Dum for your gunner.
Yep.
I'm gonna move everyone to that map.
Exile's cracking the fuck up thinking of ideas right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so who opens the door?
I don't know.
Is it Elise? Or... Fuck it, roll it.
Dum Dum is in a situation.
Again.
Another one?
Oh no.
No, Elise put him in it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she did knock him out.
That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, did he turn back on?
He is immortal somehow.
Yeah.
Of all the things that we lost in the Empire's raid of Tandoon,
He was not one of them somehow.
not one of them.
Well, they put him on the ship first because if they'd let him walk around, it would have been
Serenity's
worse.
Edge.
Yeah, that's true. We did make it a point of making sure he was on the ship first.
He was kind of duct taped shut too, so yeah. Makes sense.
Man, this is such a cool... You have a droidica.
Yeah, that's Frankie.
She like full body turns to face you, looks back at droidica, looks back at you. How the fuck do you use that as a weapon? Or a gunner?
You
did not
take off his
modify your
legs?
dorsal turret to fit him.
I did indeed.
Yes, he did.
I like you're crazy.
And that's not even the worst thing that he's done to that damn Y-Wing.
Now I really need to know.
Can I do a charm check to see if she's actually flirting with Cade?
I don't think you need a charm check for that.
Nope. You see Melis just walk into the bottom refresher, grab the deactivated dum-dum.
You walk in there and you see hanging from the shower hose, literally like in full body, like as an X, dum-dum, arms and legs like completely strung out, like he's suspended in midair from the shower hose, from some electrical wiring, and from a rope of tape.
Oh,
It's being drawn and quartered in the shower.
How did Elise and K9B do that?
No, it wasn't K9B. It was all Elise.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, she doesn't have arms!
She's got one arm.
She's got actually a few manipulator arms, actually.
Yeah. His is special for some fucking reason. He's got multiple manipulator arms.
None of us actually sees this. It's just
No,
Tarnish.
just Malistaire sees it.
Not Tarnish, Malice, yeah. I'm just gonna go to the not the bridge, but the command center.
You see Mouse just close that door.
I can set up a teleport later to move between the layers quickly.
Yeah.
I could do it quickly now while we talk, so let's just continue to talk and I can do that real quick.
Guess I'll
I'm
climb
gonna
in.
get maps of the planet.
Tarnus will begin powering up the ship.
Okay. The lights start turning on and
did,
such.
did Frankie follow us upstairs?
Yes, he did. He follows Cade. Like that's the bad
He's
part.
like
Is
a pet dog.
Yeah.
You have
And he's not even the pet dog that we have in the group.
A pet
Yeah,
Droideka
yeah. He's my homie.
as a
He's-
clone.
The most unlikely pair. Droideka and a clone.
Plugs on in.
We overcame our adversarial nature. You know, we're cool now.
Once we get told where we're going, then we can map the route
I will
properly.
send you in a moment. So I'm just currently.
You're good.
All right. So in theory, excuse me, motherfucker.
You thought.
Oh, because that didn't save. Okay, you copy, paste, enter. There we go. Okay, now I gotta do this one. Edit behavior. Copy, paste, enter. I forgot I had to press enter. Okay, now it should work. Yay, it does. Also, can I ask why there's a droid hung up like a...
Don't.
You know what, I'm
Don't
not going to
ask.
finish the sentence. I
It's-
don't know
it's
what
a
you
long
people are into,
story.
but I'm intrigued.
Tarnus looks back at Elise. Really?
DBV.
I know we said I know
I've
we
done
said
some
secure
in my
him.
life, but that is... Wow.
Are those happy beeps from Elise?
No, that's
They're
if you're happy
Satisfied?
and also sarcastic.
I speak binary, so I understand her. So you could literally just say whatever.
Had it coming.
All right.
Little asshole needed to be secured. So I secured him.
You could have done it an easier way, but
No,
it is what it is.
I think your astromech was either going for a sex thing or just wanted to be hilarious, because it is both.
You're starting to turn into like a female Len.
No, you're not turning into female then. It is. Oh god, it is. Yeah, I know where it's going. We're having a good time though. Anyway, so we need to get moving out of the spaceport. It's about. Actually, I don't know. How fast does the ship go?
One moment.
Don't just say 4. That doesn't mean anything.
No.
It's fast.
For what? For what?
Oh god.
It doesn't work. You don't go and grab a megalite reading from the fucking wiki. It's fine.
Yeah, no.
The right answer is guess we'll find
Fast. Yeah.
Fast enough.
out. All right. Well, for now we're going southwest. You'll want to be bearing 242 when leaving the depot. Once we hit the ridges, we will turn south. You don't want to fly over them; the updrafts get intense. After that, we will head further south, and we will arrive at the local outpost for the consortium. We'll have more instructions there. And I think for now we will end tonight's session here because there's not a lot of time to cover much else. I'm losing the voice and my fucking mind. So Sorry, I'm just trying to think of fucking Jewish droids still. It's just too funny to me. What?
Alrighty then. Well, that'll be the end of the Star Wars campaign for tonight. We'll bring you back some more next week, hopefully, if everything goes correctly. But anywho, I'm Tristan Longshot, signing off.